chickens go in. Pies come out.
Welcome to the Nuggcast, the only weekly gaming podcast with a less consistent structure than Linkin Park.
What?
I'm Rowan.
They deteriorate over time. That's pretty consistent.
He's Micah.
I'm Georgia.
She's Georgia. Wait.
What are you doing?
And I'm Ryan.
I like it.
Alright, that's it.
That's it. I like it.
Yeah. So we took a week off from the podcast. We're doing a bit of restructuring, so sorry about that. This podcast will probably
Didn't we
be
take
late
2
as
weeks
well.
off?
No. It felt like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
though.
this is the 2 week.
We decided we're not shit enough, so we're taking away some structure and putting in some more memes.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
We're getting rid of the game fort and getting rid of the topic, just to give us more time to talk about what we really want to talk about in life.
But Game Fort was a solid name.
Game fort was
It
good.
I can't remember. It was one of you guys who came up with it.
Maybe we will actually construct a fort out of games so that it's not missing.
And then in our all new middle section of the podcast, where we just ramble about anything, we can talk about the fort we built.
Exactly.
Maybe,
the
yeah.
construction of the fort. What games we decided to use.
Alright,
the
this has gone on
possibilities are
for too
endless.
long.
I wanted to touch on the Game Fort, though. It is going on too long. But also, there's like a thing, it was old, it was like in an ABC, like, game. Do you fucking remember Good Game?
Yeah.
Anyone? Yeah. They had like this segment called Pile of Shame, and I realized that we've never really talked about that. Like, a Pile of Shame is just a game, games in a pile that you haven't finished yet. You just fucking really want to, and you really want to, like, do something with it. What are your games?
Too many.
It's
Yeah.
my Steam library.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What are
Actually, it's
some,
my PS2 collection.
What are some main ones you guys would touch on? Though?
Dishonored.
Are these ones you...
The first one?
I haven't finished the first Dishonored.
Oh, okay. Every ending sucks. It doesn't really matter.
Is it? Wait, are these games you finished but didn't... You started but didn't finish?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
started
why
it.
it's shameful.
Yeah, that's why it's not all of the Steam library.
Every NES and SNES game I own except Super Mario
Also,
World.
I have only finished Skyrim once.
I've only finished it once, too. I've played it for like 600 hours, but I've only
It's
finished
more
it
shameful
once.
for you then.
I mean, I don't know. The ending's the same every time.
I suppose, but I feel like my guy should do it.
Should do it. You should just
But I
save
just
10
don't.
mil.
Yeah, it's
I
way
just
too easy
don't.
in Bethesda games for me to just be like, I'm not going to finish this. I'm
Is
too
it?
distracted.
I know. Trying to think of like other shameful.
Because, like,
Shameful
there's games that I've started and not
unfinished.
finished because they suck.
There's one we started together and never finished because of one specific part. God of War.
Oh!
We can't cross the logs. We
Fuck,
kept falling
man.
down.
That was in the, like, first level, I think.
Oh my god.
That was like literally just off the tutorial.
Yeah, it's just a shitty level
Well,
design
sometimes games are too hard and you just say, well, that's too hard of a game for me, I'll put it down.
The worst part was this wasn't meant to be a challenging section. It was just literally our hands weren't steady enough because we were too distracted to.
I feel like it was like shit game design because like it wouldn't have been if it weren't on the PS2, which was like not the best controls.
And we were like swapping between 3 people, so none of us could have got the hang of it. By the time we had the controller game, we were just like, let's learn again.
Yeah, Die Handover sometimes doesn't get you to learn much, but I think probably one of the biggest games on my pile of shame is Dark Souls. And
Is that Pile of Shame? I feel like that's one of the games people cannot finish and feel okay with.
I've never even owned a Dark Souls game.
Yeah, well, I have just the first one, and everyone is always like, holy shit, and it seems like something I would enjoy. Like, I enjoy, like, cool, good combat systems, like fucking the Arkham games and The Witcher 3, shit like that. It's fucking spicy.
I'm like, yeah,
I
straight.
never finished Portal 2.
You never
Holy
finished Portal 2?
Yeah. I lost my save file and just can't.
I will finish that in one sitting. You can just watch. You get the
I'll
story.
just watch, yeah.
Fuck, man. That's up there with my favorite games.
My experience playing Dark Souls 2 was very interesting.
Yeah?
It's my first Dark Souls game. I was like, oh, what seems cool? Oh, I heard somebody discussing and saying that a wizard is overpowered, or a sorcerer, or
Oh, bad
one of
idea.
the magic dudes.
I heard that
yeah, very bad idea.
I heard the cleric, I think it was overpowered.
Okay.
Here is my Dark Souls 2 rant, which is a game on my pile of shame.
Yeah, I thought you didn't own it.
No, I have Dark Souls 2.
Okay, did you start it?
Yes. So Dark Souls 2 starts off significantly harder than Dark Souls 1, because there's no obvious route to go to.
That's what got me.
You can either go to a place where it's just, this is the same as Dark Souls 1, I guess. So you can, from straight off the bat, you can go to a place where you will get your ass kicked.
Mm.
Same with Dark Souls 2, you can go to a place with a bunch of big old rusty golems. You're not meant to go there. They will kick you in the ass. You're meant to go to another way, but even the other way is harder than the first part of the first game. But then it just gets so much easier in the first game to the point where I got bored.
Isn't like Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 not like specifically open world, but in like kind of Metroidvania in a sense?
They're open world Metroidvania sort of thing where it's like you unlock new places as you go, but there are some places you can go super early.
Yeah. I always liked that in games. Like I hated it as a kid, but I've really grown to appreciate like going into like a huge area and half the places being locked off, and then you like fucking nearly finish the game and you come all the way back to the beginning and you just get all the collectibles. Like,
I love that in the Lego games.
Yes!
Like you unlock new characters and you get to collect the things and stuff.
Yeah,
it gives it false replayability.
Yeah, definitely.
Lego Marvel Heroes is so good at making me feel like I'm good at things.
I've never played it.
Because
that's actually a shameful thing for us, the Lego Lord of the Rings. Did we ever finish 100%ing that?
No.
Because we were like so close. We were like working on it because of co-op.
Is that a good Lego game?
Yeah.
Was it before they got good? Because I know that they were...
No, the Lego Lord of the Rings was good.
I would say all the Lego games in that of that type are good. Like since the Star Wars games. Genre.
I was gonna say like I think the first two the Star Wars trilogy Lego games, I fucking love them as a kid. I always love them.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain they aren't very good.
They're good when you play them alone. They suck 2-player because the cameras.
I was
feeling
like
we were playing it 2-player.
I was feeling the complete opposite.
The more recent ones have fixed the camera problems, kind of.
Okay.
They do it in a much better,
the
smoother
PC.
way.
I really like the new
Lego
Lego
again
camera.
with my siblings because and oh my god, my two siblings are so into the Lego games. They have 100%ed the Lord of the Rings one, the Hobbit one, and one of the Harry Potter ones. But my little sister has 100%ed all of the Harry Potter ones on DS.
Lego Star Wars, the prequel trilogy. So the first Lego Star Wars game. That's the first game I ever 100%ed.
Yeah.
I think the first game I 100% was Far Cry 3.
Really? You 100%ed that?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
it's real easy
game
once.
100% was Ocarina of Time because me and my brother made an effort.
Is there 100% in that?
You have to
There's no percentage.
get the
but
gold
you know.
Skulltulas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And,
Don't you just get a bigger
to...
wallet if you get all of them?
I can't fathom 100%ing a Ubisoft game.
And it's like there's all the like pose and stuff.
In Far Cry 3 it's really easy because in the shops you just buy maps and then every single collectible is like on an objective marker.
But there's so many.
Yeah, the game's pretty, so I don't mind. Like shooting things out of stupid.
Yeah.
Speaking of shooting things out of stupid,
Ratchet and Clank.
I watched a lot of Ben 10. Like a gross amount of Ben 10. I told you guys I'm going to talk about Ben 10, so I'm going to talk about Ben 10.
Wait, you watched it recently, or just do you remember it?
Over the last 2 weeks.
Okay.
I watched a gross amount.
Why?
Just because I found out it's on Stan, and I just got a friend's Stan password.
Rowan, I don't have any time. Watches all of Ben 10 in 2
That's
weeks.
what he's busy with, George.
No, I've had time recently. Also, yes, it is what I've been busy with. So yeah, it's just been me and my girlfriend just watching Ben 10 all the time. Just, that's it. And then having arguments over whether Forearms is the best or the worst alien. Even though it's very specifically the best alien.
He's not the best alien.
He's so gross.
I know that this is probably the only thing I'm going to want to talk about that Rowan brings up today, but Forearms is definitely not the worst.
He's not the worst, he's not the best, though.
What's
Out
the
of
worst?
the ones that I know, he is the worst.
The worst
Because
is Speedy Boy.
That's him.
Speedy Boy, what?
I don't like
Accelerates amazing. He can run so fast that time
I've
slows down.
watched
Speedy Boy's my
approximately
favorite.
6 episodes of Ben 10, and they've all been sporadic, and I've, just
I like
entered
Grey
them.
Matter.
Entered
my
them
favorite.
halfway
Maybe it's
through.
that one. Hold
Grey
on,
Matter's
wait.
the little one, yeah.
Is
Yeah, I was
there
gonna say it's a
goo
little one.
Because he's the worst. If there's a goo one,
The
it's
goo
the
one,
worst.
as in like Chaos from Sonic Adventure.
I don't know.
There's one
Dude,
called...
I love Chaos from Sonic Adventure.
Fuck yeah.
There's one called Upchuck and his power is vomiting.
Oh,
That's him. He's the worst.
that sounds like my favorite thing.
Worst alien.
I thought the worst was Cannonbolt, because he can become... All he does is become a ball and rolls, but he can fuck shit up.
Well, yeah.
I feel about him the same way I feel about Magneto. Like, in theory, he sounds kind of crap. He just magnets things. But in practice...
Magneto can control metal.
Yes, which sounds stupid.
Does it?
Until he uses it properly.
I think you were the
Hold on.
only one that thought Magneto sounded stupid.
Wait, what?
Speaking of metal...
I wasn't paying attention.
No,
Magneto's
not
the
speaking
only...
of metal. Speaking of Aliens.
Magneto's
You know
the
what's
only
really
thing
good?
in the fucking X-Men movies that's actually interesting. Like, the villains in most of the superhero movies make it for me, to be completely honest. But also...
Yeah, but like Magneto's like backstory and stuff is so good because it's like because of his past. That's why he's like so like we are not openly marking mutants because you know that is what it draws like actual lines to like Holocaust and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, it's straight up about
that's-
racism.
Well, no,
Did
but
you guys-
it is. But then he has in the story he has that past anyway, so it's like
Yeah, Magneto's like super Jewish, isn't he?
yeah.
Look how cool.
He beats up the Red Skull at one point.
Yes.
Um,
And then
I didn't find out till recently that fucking Chicken Run is about the Holocaust.
What?
What?
Excuse me.
It's like straight up an allegory. Like the chickens are the Jews, and then the farmers are the Nazis. I didn't know that.
Do you know? I actually have been to a couple
fucking Chicken
workshops
Run.
with one of the guys that worked on Chicken Run, one of the animators.
Yeah.
And they actually had to burn off their fingerprints. That's why it's so smooth.
They had to burn off their fingerprints.
Chemically, they burnt their fingerprints off.
That's metal as fuck.
Mm.
What?
Well, because you think about it, it's clay.
No,
You
I
cannot
get it.
have, it's called like boiling and bubbling. Because you know,
Couldn't they just wear gloves?
I was gonna say that. Wait,
makes marks.
what about little? Put on the end of your fingers.
Makes marks.
Because
If they have fingerprints now, the back.
I forgot that.
the thing
Fingerprints.
is, if it
Fingerprints
was,
grow back.
if it
If
was
it's not
thin
particularly damaged.
enough,
How much?
if the gloves were thin enough, then you would still get the fingerprints.
Yeah.
But if they were too thick, you wouldn't get the
Like, how are you gonna sculpt?
moldability.
Yeah,
like,
you wouldn't be able.
when-
Oh, okay, got that.
But yeah, they like a well known fingerprints.
Why don't they just dip their fingers in candle wax? That's smooth as shit.
Because then
Again,
they,
it's
then they
gonna
can't
fuck
feel
up
it
the
properly.
model. Because the whole point is that they are sculpting them with their hands.
Hey, why didn't they put nerve endings in the candle wax?
Well,
You know what? Why didn't they do that?
That's their fault.
Yeah.
Fucking.
But yeah, I had
Wallace and
no
Gromit
idea
eyes.
about it. He worked on like Wallace and Gromit and stuff, the like more recent ones. And
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like a
it
high
was,
profile
like,
thing
here.
too. Yeah.
yeah,
Wait,
one of my
I thought
one of my
Wallace-
animation teachers was like the fucking greatest.
I thought Wallace and Gromit was a British thing.
Yes, it.
You said he worked on it here.
No, is it? No, I did the thing here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
the workshop was here.
Right. But yeah, like I can look it up if you want, but there's like it's straight up like there's
No, I believe you. That's just
yeah.
horrifying.
yeah, I want to make sure. I really like having Chicken Run Holocaust in my recent searches.
I want to talk about Alien Covenant. Really good movie that I saw. I really like it.
Oh, is it?
Did you like it, Ryan?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, to be honest, I don't particularly.
He doesn't like the first Alien,
I don't like the first Alien movie.
I can say something that's worse than that. The only Alien movie I've seen is Prometheus.
And he loved it.
Okay,
I
well,
did.
Prometheus
You loved
was
it.
great.
You were like
I enjoy
raving
it.
about it at school.
I enjoy it, but I don't remember raving about
You're
it.
just like, oh, bro, Prometheus is so good. I was
Prometheus.
Like, what's it about? Oh, just a girl being pregnant with an alien. That's all you told me about it. I thought it was an hour and a half long movie about a lady giving birth to an alien.
That would be better than
Actually-
That's it. It
Prometheus.
was just a fetish thing.
Well, actually,
Oh, yeah.
a like spin-off
Speaking of fetish
Alien
things.
was called. What was it called? It was like Alien. It was like Inseminalien or something.
Okay.
Really like horrible like spin-off. Like after the original Alien was so successful, they made all these horrible ones. And oh my god, it's really bad.
Ugh.
But like literally giving like vaginal birth to aliens, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's the worst kind of birth.
Yeah.
There's a part in Chicken Run where they're literally in an oven.
Yes.
Oh,
Because you cook chickens. Like you cook.
Anyway,
Chickens.
like you cook pies. No, I'm looking
but
at some
it
of
was
these
like
pictures.
a really good movie. Everyone I've spoken to really loved it, and I just think that they did. Because like Prometheus. Yeah, have you not seen Prometheus?
I haven't seen any of the alien.
It's that's a mistake. You know? It's like it's a direct follow-on from Prometheus. There's no significant gap. It's like 10 years afterwards, after we leave Prometheus, I think,
Yeah, something like that.
which is not significant to the world, you know. It's really gearing up to loop back to the originals, and I don't know if they're going to remake them.
Is Prometheus before the originals?
Yes,
Ah.
Prometheus is a prequel. So
Yeah.
is Alien Covenant. And I think that there's going to be one more, and then it will line up with the originals. which I don't know if they're going to remake them. I hope they don't here because it's really good already. Like, just leave it.
That's don't pull in Dawn of the Planet of the Dawn of the Apes.
Yeah.
What?
But,
Doesn't everyone love that movie?
They don't like the remakes. I think people hate the remakes, right?
There's no
I haven't seen
remakes
any
yet.
of them.
Yeah, there's no remakes yet.
There's just too many.
Aren't there a bunch of Planet of the Apes remakes?
No, they're
there's
sequels.
Planet of the Apes.
And prequels and such.
The new ones are the prequels.
Yeah.
But they're not sequels.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes got ridiculous reviews just because the fucking CG is really good on Caesar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the main
It's good
thing.
on all of them, but, like, Caesar is the...
Yeah, I just remember not enjoying the movie at all because there was literally an entire row. I hate the theater. I don't know if we want to talk about that. The theater fucking sucks. It's so expensive. It always smells like piss wherever I am. I don't know if it's me. Did I pee my pants? Who knows? There's always someone talking. I've literally never been to the cinema
God.
without someone talking
I get-
loudly. One time it was
me.
One time it was him. We were watching Skyfall, and there was like because it's a movie, there was like, I think someone said, "Oh my god," at some point. It's like, blasphemy! Like, real loud.
Did I can remember doing that.
He was,
God.
yeah, he was just, he was Christianing the entire time.
So bad.
But,
I like the movies, though.
yeah, my
But
mom
I
was
get
obsessed
so
with them.
aggressive. I get so aggressive when people talk. I will literally just, like, not even shamefully. I don't know where my anxiety goes, but I will, like, be like...
Wait, with Planet of the Apes movies?
No, just with anyone speaking in a cinema.
Oh,
I
got
will make eye contact with them, and so if they're behind me and I don't want to pull that much effort, I will say loudly to Ryan, "Wow, I wish those people shut up."
We should.
He does do that.
We should see a movie with you.
I'm happy that I was quiet while we watched Star Wars together.
Good, because I would have kicked you, because you would believe me.
She's very aggressive.
It's
Yeah.
like,
It's a good
shut
Beartooth
up.
album.
Everybody paid.
Very aggressive.
Everybody paid to be here. Respect that.
Yeah, when I saw fucking Transformers 4, it's like, but I'm struggling enough already. I needed to pee, I think, half an hour into the movie, which, as you know, is not even like any of the movie. So I was already struggling, and then this dude fucking pulls out his phone, full brightness, and is texting someone using speech to text.
What the fuck?
Straight
First
up.
of all, was that Scott? Because he does that all the time. He uses speech to text all the time.
Pulled out, Scott.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bad social experiment.
You just slapped his phone away.
I don't know. Like, no, I'm not going to say that. But he's just
stand up, take the phone. This is mine now.
He was 2 rows in front of me. It was the really big fucking cinema that's like dun, 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 in the city or in South Bank or something like that. No, not in South Bank. That's
South Bank is little
Max
cinemas.
one?
yeah. Yeah, it would have been. It was just a big one in the city, I believe. But it was like, I'm struggling enough already, dude. Like, I don't want to watch a Transformers movie. Like,
Is Transformers 4 the one with the robot dinosaurs?
the first one with the
With
robot
Grimlock.
dinosaur and Grimlock. That's the
I didn't know that Grimlock was in them.
I don't know how they could have fucked up robot dinosaurs, but they did.
They
That was like 5%
Because
of
the
the
thing
movie.
about Grimlock is that's his vehicle form. He's a transformer, but he's not actually a robot.
yeah.
I mean, no, he's not actually a dinosaur. That's just his vehicle form.
The thing is, they didn't fuck up the dinosaur in the movie.
They fucked up the movie
But
and
like,
by not having enough dinosaurs.
the thing with like
Well,
you have to
I
be
agree.
prepared
The first
for
one should have
Transformers
just
movies.
had real dinosaurs.
Yeah, like after the first and second Transformers movie, you have to kind of be prepared for the fact that it's just going to be a metal orgy.
I only saw the first one, and I feel okay with that.
When
No, good. Don't watch any of the
Yeah,
rest. You are in
I
a
won't.
sacred place right
Yeah.
now.
When I was a kid, I enjoyed the first three, but I think any kid would enjoy that much grinding and.
The first movie did exactly what it did, what it should have done to me. Like, reach the skull completely and made me get all the Transformers toys I wanted.
Oh, okay.
That was
I
just-
enjoyed
How old
it.
were you when it came out?
What year did it come out?
I don't know.
'Cause
Also, while I'm looking it up, I left this
I
open
remember
on
being
my
in
phone.
high school when that came out.
I was in primary school, definitely. I was in like prime toy Transformer toys territory.
Yeah.
The
While
hell?
I'm looking it up, I just realized I left this on my phone. Fucking. If I told you that was a picture of Auschwitz,
Yeah.
you would probably believe me. Still Chicken Run, by the way.
Yeah.
Still Chicken Run.
Holy moly.
It's like there was a character that had like Star of David on his like scarf, and right at the end, I don't know if you guys remember, right at the end,
I do. I love Chicken Run.
yeah,
I watched
there's,
it
like-
so many times.
there's an American character that saves them all that has like a American flag literally as his cape or some shit. I don't remember, but that's a Holocaust movie. But, like they didn't even hide it either. Like I think it's genuinely
I just
straight
like
up meant to
never
be.
thought about it, and I don't understand why. Because like at my school, like we learned about it like really young, which I think is a good thing in the end. But
Yeah.
at the time I was like quite emotionally scarred. Maybe they should have introduced it with Chicken Run. Maybe that would have been like a great way to do it instead of
I mean,
some things.
I don't know, showing someone Chicken Run and being like, yeah, that happened to real people. That's kind of like, what?
Yeah, that's kind of even like...
No, that would be better.
It's better than freaking...
It's better than the things that I saw.
It's better than teaching us about the Anzacs by showing us Gallipoli. Everyone just gets mad at the ending. It's like, the teacher tries to give this whole speech, is like, no, people die in war, but that doesn't make me less annoyed that he died.
I don't hate the ending.
I didn't like the ending, it annoyed me. There's something about it.
I don't know. I think with history movies, when you know the outcome of the ending and the thing that happened at Anzac was Gallipoli was everyone died, you should kind of expect it.
Yeah,
I
but
knew like a lot of things.
I wanted a plot twist.
We were taught at school because of my great grandfather, so it didn't shock me.
Also, we were 9 when the first Transformers came out, which is why we loved it so much.
Yes.
9?
Oh, little babies.
Yeah.
I was 14 then?
Yeah.
9 and 14 seems so far apart, but like 19 and 20...
18 and 23 seems more far apart to me.
No.
24 seems more far apart to me.
Well, 19 and 24 doesn't seem that far apart to me.
23.
Well, yeah, I'm just counting this
I
year,
know,
though, because he's not 19.
This year will be 24. He's a baby.
I'm a baby bitch.
No, it's just that's...
Has he just changed your entire worldview on everything?
Yes.
With Chicken Run?
Yeah, I love chicken. It's fine. Like, it doesn't make it worse. It's just like, holy shit.
Kind of makes it better to me.
It doesn't...
Because they were being, like, so blunt about it. Like, it's straight up, I think they were like, we're like a Holocaust movie for kids.
Yeah, it's kind of like how Wallace and Gromit is literally just slavery.
Which one? All of them? What?
The first one. It's just slavery. So all those rabbits in that tube.
He's doing a face like he's making a joke. I didn't look at it first.
I've seen only the first
I haven't seen the first one. I saw the one with the butt.
Jeez.
Do you remember the one with the butt, you guys? Because
No, I didn't.
the werewolf one.
Oh,
That's the first one.
The were-rabbit.
That's the first
That's
one.
the first one?
That's not the first Wallet and Gromit.
No, it's
the
the
first one that
first
came
movie.
out.
It's the first feature film.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
It has a butt.
Yes.
So guys, last week we didn't have an episode,
So there's
and
lots of
this
news.
week there
Wait,
isn't much
beforehand,
news.
I want to talk about, just quickly, in 2 weeks, E3 is happening. It's June 11th, for Americans, but 12th through the 14th for us. And we're going to be doing a small catch-up episode every single day of E3. So catch that, and then we'll be doing our full normal podcast where we'll talk extensively about the new Elder Scrolls game that will be announced.
Yeah.
And nothing else.
Actually, yeah, I did quickly want to touch on that.
Yeah.
Although I would love a new Elder Scrolls game to be announced, although I actually probably wouldn't because it would be really unfinished.
Well,
anyway,
we know they're working on it.
Yeah, well, they're working on it. I think that,
I don't think it will come out until like 2019.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think that if they're going to announce a big IP, it's probably going to be a Fallout remaster.
No way.
I want a Fallout New Vegas remaster
It's
so
just-
badly.
It's not.
It'll be
You
three,
will never
though,
get
because
that.
Obsidian.
No, yeah.
No,
But
I was thinking Fallout 3.
But Daddy, I want it.
I think it just, I don't know, it kind of makes sense to me. Like, they did
I
the
don't-
fucking remaster thing last year. They,
With Doom.
with Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A Morrowind remaster would be nice.
I would love
like
that.
a Morrowind
That's-
remaster.
I would love that. I just don't think in 2 years in a row, like, I think they kind of trade off with Fallout and Skyrim
The
and Elder
thing about
Scrolls.
Morrowind remaster is it would actually take work, unlike a Skyrim remaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But I want Morrowind remaster more than anything.
Well, also, there's like people making Sky Oblivion
there's
and
Skywind.
Skywind.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, well, let the fans do it. We're gonna, and there's
no,
no one.
I think that they'll do the opposite. I think about, well, the fans want it, so we'll do it.
I think that
Like-
they're. I think they're looking at those and being like, fans want remasters, they want the games in a better engine, and they're going to look at Fallout 3 and be like, what the fuck is this color? And then fix it.
I disagree. I think Fallout 3 is still very playable.
Yeah.
When you compare it to Morrowind or Oblivion, and like, because Oblivion's playable, but it's.
But it's also the further you go back, the harder it would be to remake it.
Yeah, but look
I know,
at
but
Fallout
like,
3 though.
they would have seen the remaster, the Skyrim remaster, which has made them a lot of money.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, more of that.
They didn't get money from me, I got it for free because I'm a Skyrim fanboy.
Would a Fallout 3 remaster fix the writing, though?
No.
Maybe.
They can't.
And would they
do
get
that.
Liam Neeson back to do the words?
I was trying to make a
The
joke about
words.
that, and then you did it, and I was
Wait,
like,
who
I'm
does
safe.
Liam Neeson? What?
The dad.
The dad.
Liam Neeson's the dad?
Yeah, just like how
Yeah.
Matthew Perry is Benny. Matthew Perry is probably a name that doesn't mean
Why
much
does
to you.
Liam Neeson play a dad in everything?
Ring it
Everybody knows who Chandler is from Friends. Chandler
Ring a
from
ding
Friends.
ding.
He's Benny.
He was just hungover every time he recorded anything
He's
for
just-
Benny. I can guarantee it.
It's the
He's
bee's
an
knees.
I thought his.
Drugs.
I thought it was just drugs. I know that.
I thought it was just drugs.
Yeah, no,
No,
I thought
he's-
that on like I know he had not a hiatus from Friends, but there was a time period in Friends where he was like going to rehab.
But
Oh shit!
so
You can go to alcohol rehab.
No. I
He
just
just
thought it was
didn't. He just
drug
didn't
rehab.
think so.
Here's some news for you lads.
Wow, I would love a noose.
Wow. So Steam. You know how they've got the trading card system at the moment. Developers are basically being shitlords. Some developers are.
They're just releasing a shitty game that people buy just for trading cards to make a little bit of profit.
Okay. And look, the reason that they do this is because they can make money from it.
Yeah.
Because the developers can release cards and then that gets sold on the market and then they get that money. Because it just, at first, it was like, oh, why would they do that though? But it's because they're making money.
What's the
Yeah.
bad part about that though? Because everyone seems
It
to-
encourages people to make shitty games and release them.
That's fine.
They're
You just don't play
but
them.
the thing is, they're using bots. They're not. No one is making they're just scamming the system for money.
Oh, well, I just figured that people that get trading cards get money off of that because I've tried. People have tried to explain the trading card system to me, and I'm just kind of like, what's the point? And they're like, you make money.
The developer is releasing these trading cards out into the market, and then the bots are buying those.
So this is literally what they're doing.
Okay.
They're releasing a terrible game on Steam. They get it through the green light system because there's actual groups that you can join that will get your game through greenlight.
Well, that's not broken.
They vote for it.
No, that's broken.
So they do that. Then once their game is on Steam, they give because on Steam you can distribute free codes as you wish because you're the developer. They give them to a bunch of bots. The bots play the game to earn the trading cards, then sell the trading cards to give a false economy, and also because they earn a cut from the trading cards. And so they're basically just an endless cycle of bots idling in their game, which pushes their game up to more people playing it, and also they get the trading cards, their game, gets bolstered. It's generally a terrible system.
That's a lot of effort. Do they make that much money off of that?
No, they make basically nothing.
It's like pretty much, it's trading cards are the only reason shitty games on Steam earn anything.
Yeah, all they need to do is make back the money that they spent on it.
So basically what they're doing, Valve is, we've spoken about this earlier, but they refer to them as fake games because they're not real, actual games.
Yeah, because most of them are just asset flips.
Yeah, exactly.
Good name.
So what they're doing is they're introducing a new confidence metric, which Valve has said that they will determine when a game is clear that it's actually being played by genuine users. This is the thing that Valve chooses to have quality control over.
I'm so wait.
Are you lost for words? Because I'm lost for words.
So
I'm just mad.
they wouldn't need this quality control if they had quality control for just the level above that, which is actually getting onto Steam.
Yes.
You wouldn't need quality control for what's allowed to have trading cards if you just Gaben.
Yeah, but that's hard. Cost money.
But Gaben,
Cost money. I don't have any money. I'm trying.
But they're spending literally the same amount of money.
I don't know.
And since there are actual people that do collect the trading cards, and they do let's play this newer game because it gets trading cards, it gets people playing newer games, which is a good thing. Valve has said that once a game unlocks this confidence metric that says that you are allowed to have trading cards, people who play the game will earn retroactively the trading cards that they would have gotten in that time period.
Oh, okay.
So you don't miss out on trading cards because you're playing a game that doesn't have the confidence metric yet. You just, if it's a good game that you continue playing and they want to put trading cards in, you'll probably get trading cards at some point. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
That's There are people in the world, you know that?
yeah, there are people that are in the world.
7.5 billion of them.
Building?
Building.
7.5 buildings full of people.
Exactly. So, Minecraft
Ooh.
has a very controversial new
Yeah, this
mechanic.
is the situation.
Like real controversial, or
No,
like they
not
fucked
real.
my
I was going
pig?
to say, I don't like the thought of Minecraft controversy.
What? There's heaps of it.
So, parrots are very controversial in Minecraft.
Is it because they added parrots?
They added parrots and you
Yeah.
can tame them. Can you
The way
think of
that
why?
they tame them is controversial.
Oh, the
Have
way
a
that they
guess.
tame them.
You punch
Okay.
them?
No.
I was thinking that was going to be controversial because like maybe parrots is like close to being endangered, and you shouldn't teach kids to go out and grab parrots.
No. So,
Close
basically...
though.
Oh.
The way that they're teaching children of ages, I've seen
Like,
5
5 to like 12?
Yeah, 5 to 12, 14 situation. Impressionable little minds.
Also YouTubers.
Yeah, and YouTubers.
Impressionable little minds.
Yeah. Little minds. They're teaching them that, hey, if you want a bird to be your friend, give it a chocolate cookie.
Oh, no.
Which in reality would kill a bird.
I thought it would be that. Actually.
Yeah, chocolate is poison to them.
Yeah. So, the,
That's,
there's a few reasons why they did this. For example, the cocoa beans in the game spawn in the same biome that the parrots do because
Yeah.
it's the jungle.
No, that's solid.
And also, it's a reference to Polly, which is a Nirvana song.
which also
references
perhaps
getting
should
it.
not be, children. Like a game for everybody.
Yeah.
A lot of children play that game. Maybe
Oh.
they don't need to. I like Nirvana, but
I mean, I don't think that unless they put like all the Nirvana songs in Minecraft, I think it's pretty fine. But
oh yeah,
like-
they're not going to understand it at all.
like also I kind of understand because like a parrot's a new animal and like. Oh fuck! I can't even remember. Like to tame a sheep or some shit, you gave it just hay or something.
To tame a wolf, you gave it meat, I think.
Yeah, and that's easy as shit to get.
But that's the thing. But okay, seeds.
Well, like-
Seeds are very easy to get.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think another part of the reason is because if it's like a new animal, then they have to actually work to get it because cookies aren't necessarily the easiest thing to get in the game,
No,
as far as I remember.
which is
How do you make them?
Wheat and chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Which
chocolate.
cocoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It confuses me though because there is no other animal that's hard to get, particularly.
Yeah. Well, I think that they just want to. They're like starting to get animals that are hard to get.
I think they're like shoulder birds. I don't know. I haven't actually looked that
Like they
far
sit on
into
your
it.
shoulder in the
Right,
game because that's
like-
cool
I
as
think
shit.
so.
Like, I'm maybe one of the people making the controversy because, like, I think that it should not be a thing because children are so impressionable, and if you have a pet parrot,
Don't feed it cookies.
Yeah, like-
Feed it
kids
Anzac
don't-
biscuits.
is that okay?
I don't know, probably.
Don't just Google it before you feed it things.
You're worse than Minecraft.
The
I've
worst
al-
insult you can give a man.
I've always wanted to be worse than Minecraft.
But it's just like, because I know that when I was a kid, I used to do things that I saw in movies and stuff all the time. Me and my brother would do things, like we'd pretend we were playing Zelda, but in real life sort of thing. So maybe
Yeah.
it's bad. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, whenever I saw something in a game or a movie that I wanted to do, I'd always ask my mum if it's okay first. So maybe-
They should just change it to seeds.
They
Like,
should.
I agree with Georgia.
Look,
No,
Yeah.
they should put a mum in the game.
They should.
That
It's just-
teaches you.
No.
Don't feel real cocoa. Mm-mm.
Don't feed the real cocoa.
Minecraft, if you want me to do the voice acting for the mum that you're going to add. And...
Because Minecraft has so much voice acting.
Yes. Rowan.
have you not heard the villagers?
Have you not heard when he falls and goes, ooh?
Yeah.
He does say ooh.
Mm.
So Ryan, what else has been happening?
So, Xbox has done some market research just within its company. And it's got
Shocking.
responses from 2,000 different Xbox users,
Ooh.
which have been leaked. So, we have that information.
Dude, I
Um,
love to leak.
There's some interesting stats, which was... It's all kind of stuff that we already knew from everything, but it's just kind of good to see these stats, like, just directly from Xbox, rather than people just spouting out, oh,
Yes.
this is the case. So there's some things, for example, so all of these were US users, by the way, if that makes any difference whatsoever.
It does a little.
Yeah.
They're like guns.
So 58% of players are male, 42% are female.
Which is like the overall just general stat anyway.
Yeah.
Then 25 to 34 is the largest age bracket by quite a large margin.
So 25 to 34.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then 35 to 44 is the next one after that.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, that's-
way
that's-
down at like 18%, or 18 to 12%, I think it was, is the 18 to 24 bracket.
Which is exactly what you would expect.
Yeah.
To be the
Which
highest.
You would think was the highest.
Yeah. Is there any
But
particular reason?
actually, it's them Gen Ys.
Ah, the millennials. They're all millennials.
No.
These fucking millennials!
We're millennials, Micah.
These fucking... I like to call everyone a millennial.
Isn't Gen Y and millennial the same thing?
No, Gen Y
We
is
are Gen
over...
X.
Gen Y is pretty
Oh,
much
Gen
over
X,
30.
okay.
Yeah, Gen Y is our parents. I think they're my parents.
What?
My parents are
No,
50 this year.
we're Gen Y.
No, we're Gen
My
X.
parents are Gen X.
Oh, I've mixed them up, sorry.
Gen Y was like co-opted into millennials because
Yes.
they just kind
Okay,
of
no,
lumped
yeah,
them
I just
together.
mixed the X and Y up.
Yeah, millennials just pretty much means Gen Y and Z.
Millennial just means you became
No,
an
no,
adult
no.
after
Millennials
2000.
just means that old
Mil-
people get mad at you for liking
Millennials
technology.
is 15 or 16-year-olds are not millennials. Your sister, my younger sister, both of our younger sisters.
The word millennial.
No, by
changes
definition
so
of millennial, that is, you became an adult after 2000. That's what millennial means.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because that is not what the internet has been like.
No, the internet's dumb.
Yeah.
They think millennials means you're 12.
Where'd you find out that statistic?
I googled it.
The internet.
So and it's just kind of interesting to see these stats because whenever these kind of stats come out, there's always the obvious things like, oh, the reason why older people are a higher margin is because of mobile games, or oh, the reason why females are a higher margin is because of mobile games, and it's just great
It's
to
just
like
not
see that.
Yeah,
true.
Xbox.
No, like this is Xbox. These are the actual stats.
The Xbox stats.
Hmm.
Not the... Does Microsoft have a phone? Not that thing.
Well,
The Windows
yes,
Phone.
They have Windows Phone.
Not that. We don't include the Windows Phone in this. This is pure
What do you mean?
Xbox.
It's covered in Windows.
Yeah.
You can see it from every angle.
You can peep Tom.
Just Windows. They're everywhere.
I love
Yeah.
my
Not
face.
I wanted there to be an update to Talking Tom. That's just Peeping Tom.
Top 8 Toms. My best Toms.
Thomas the Tank is a good one.
Tom-
It should be up there.
Yeah.
Tom of Tom and Jerry.
Tom York from Radiohead. Thomas the Tank Engine
Tom from
after it.
MySpace.
Thomas from the Block game.
Oh,
Thomas was alone.
the
Thomas.
Lonely Thomas, as we call
Thomas
him.
from Skins.
Yes.
Uh,
His name was Tomas.
yeah. Thomas the Tank Engine from after they changed it to animation from puppets and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that 8? Did we get 8?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's close
sure.
enough to
The
eight.
joke there was the
Let's move
MySpace
on.
top 8 friends.
So, Destiny 2 has been officially announced.
Looks good.
So for 8th of September for consoles. And it's also coming to PC, which is
What?
awesome.
That's something the first game should have done.
It is, like,
Wow.
very specifically.
Why are there so many, like, is it just a thing that's happening now that more games are being released on PC? Because, like, a lot of, like, the first of the games in the series, and by a lot of I mean I have 2 examples, and one of them is Destiny. Like, the first one came out console exclusive, and then, like, the second game is now on PC. Like, they did that with Ni no Kuni. I'm fairly certain they're doing that with something else, but...
A lot of games, especially if
Metal
they're
Gear 5
time-gated, they realize that the PC version isn't as much as a threat as having it on the other console. So,
Okay.
because at first they were like, oh no, this is an equal threat, PC is going to take away our sales.
Right.
But really, it's, especially if they delay it, it doesn't really, it's just having it available to a wider
Yes,
audience.
and it will not be coming out in September. Like,
Yeah, in what realm
October.
does PC take away from sales? That's like more people that can buy your game, isn't it?
Yeah,
But it takes,
it's-
but no, because they sign contracts with Xbox and Sony.
Okay.
It's also porting can be extremely expensive.
I was also
Yeah.
gonna ask, like, isn't the main reason they don't do it because of porting?
That's also.
But I think, like, specifically because patches are becoming more commonplace.
Whenever you port something, like unless your game's not good, usually
It's usually
earn
pretty...
your money back.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
when
well,
you
yeah,
spend
because the
porting it.
PC market is the
Unless
biggest.
you leave it too long, and then you like, oh, here's the
And
PC
then no one cares
port,
about your
and
game
they're
anymore.
like, who was this?
And yeah, also
Yeah.
people are, like, realizing, because on consoles you have to pay to patch your game, and games are just getting constantly patched nowadays, and on PC it's free to patch. So they've
Yeah.
kind of realized that
It's cheaper
decreases
as
the
well.
gap of,
Why
like,
do you have to
porting,
pay to patch your game on console?
because
Like
companies
the
want money.
developers do.
There's actually so many reasons for this. On a more technical level, the new consoles are also closer to PC architecture,
Yeah.
which makes it a lot easier to port it over to PC.
Yeah.
So that's also a big reason why recently it's a...
Is there like a not corporate stupid money bullshit reason for patching on console to cost money?
It would just be like limiting bandwidth.
Yeah.
It's like maybe consoles can't handle No, yeah, there's no reason that isn't money related.
Oh, okay.
But
That I
it's
can
like,
find.
I don't think that anyone has ever been like, every day, new patch, here, oh.
Yeah.
Like, no one's doing that, so there's no reason for it to be like, hey, calm down. And even then, it should be like, maximum twice a month patches.
Like,
Yeah.
they could just, if they want to limit the amount of patches, they can just be like, patches are free, but you're only allowed to update your game once per week or something.
Yeah.
That would be like the easiest way to do it. But so there's no non-money related
I guess
reason.
It's just money.
I guess because it's Blizzard, they wouldn't really have a problem with money, but that sheds a whole new light on, like, Overwatch patches, like, fucking every week.
Oh, no, not PC. Oh, but no,
Yeah, on console.
Console.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always forget Overwatch is on console.
Yes, because it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, it's...
So the thing that is news besides just, hey, this is the launch of Destiny. So Destiny 2 is actually going to be available on the Blizzard launcher because of the
Yeah.
Blizzard Activision
It'll be
partnership.
the first game that is not a Blizzard game to
On the
appear
Blizzard
on the
launcher.
Blizzard launcher.
Does
Yeah.
that mean anything about Blizzard? Like, are they losing their shit, or is that just
Well, I am very interested to know the reason why they're doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I can honestly not see a positive, like, what is Blizzard getting from this? Because I know that they have equal partnership with Activision, like, that's how it works. It's Blizzard Activision,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not Activision that owns Blizzard, they're together.
Yeah.
But, like, the things that Activision owns do not, like, Blizzard doesn't own them. They're separate but together, sort of thing.
It's
Okay.
like, yeah, the only reason why it would be on the Blizzard launcher is because then they don't have to give the 30% to Steam.
Well, exactly, but what does Blizzard get from that?
I assume they would get a cut because it's their launcher.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess like it would just be less than 30%.
Yeah, it
to
would just be
Blizzard.
less than 30%, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
but that
me
seems
knowing.
like
That's my
because I
assumption
would
based
think
on
that
just now.
Blizzard should charge more because there's like what 6 Blizzard games, then there's a 7th there. So it's like that's great for people that don't like Destiny, and they're like, maybe I'll buy it.
So
Whereas on
does,
Steam,
I don't say it's a bad thing.
Thousands.
It's just weird having
I
it there.
don't
It's
see
just
it as
weird.
a bad thing. I just can't see a positive for Blizzard, and I don't know why it's happened. Is
Oh,
my
okay, yeah.
thing.
so
No, yeah, it's
does-
just weird.
does
Yeah.
Blizzard have any like thing to do with Destiny 2? Like, are they helping develop it or anything?
No,
Okay.
which
Yeah,
is why
sure.
it's bizarre to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just Activision has just gone, hey, we don't want to give Steam a 30% cut. We're partners with Blizzard. Hey, Blizzard, can you put this on your launcher for us? And they're like,
Yeah, why not?
Why not? And maybe they are getting a cut. Maybe that is why. The only other benefit that I can see from it is that, like, having it there with the Blizzard launcher, there's always ads for other Blizzard games. There's literally 2 free games on the sidebar that you can try out that are parts to play.
Oh yeah,
other
one thing I
Blizzard
didn't think
games.
was, it
That's
could
true.
get people to start playing Blizzard games because they're getting Battle.net for Destiny.
Yeah, but I just strongly. The reason that I don't see that as an actual significant thing for Blizzard is because the people that already have a PC that's able to run Destiny 2, they know about WoW. They know about Overwatch, and if they are choosing not to play it, it's not going to change it. Just having to expose it, they'll get more annoyed. In fact,
Yeah.
but there is going to be a small amount of people that are moving from console Destiny to PC, and then maybe it'll get some of them. But I really do think it's a weird choice for people to be like, Destiny 2 is the game that I'm going to spend $3,000 on building a gaming PC. I don't see people doing that for Destiny 2,
There are
and
a
I
lot
think
of
they're
people.
just going to stay on their console and get it on the console, which comes out first.
Yeah, there are a lot of people that are fucking dedicated as shit to the first Destiny, though.
Yeah,
Like,
and I
well-
just think that they'll stay
Yeah.
Yeah.
on console.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be at least one person in this world that is refusing to get Overwatch or something just because they didn't want to get the Blizzard launcher, and then have to get Destiny 2 and have to get
Yeah,
the...
maybe.
So, I don't know, $60, there you go.
It just seems like such a... And I know
does.
another thing is you are actually able to buy Destiny 2 with WoW tokens. But the thing is, I would just like to put a little PSA out. The amount that it costs for you to purchase World of Warcraft and all of its expansions is about $60 to $70, depending on what country you live in.
Yeah.
Like 80 if you're Australian. You get 1 free month. There is not a chance in hell that you will gain. It's about 100k on some of
At the moment,
yeah, about 100k for a single WoW token. How many do you need?
Oh.
15?
It's messed up.
Yeah, you need quite a lot.
You need like 15. So
It
you need
gives you $15 for each token.
Okay, so no, you don't need 15, you need like 4. But still, there is not a chance that you will end up getting Destiny 2 for free because you will have paid more that with your, like, because you have to, WoW is a subscription-based game. You have to pay monthly for your subscription.
Yeah, it's going to take you far more than 4 months to earn the amount you need to get for Destiny.
So you only get 1 month free, so it's going to take you more than...
For anybody that isn't 100% sure what a WoW token is...
That's me!
It's an in-game current... Like, okay, you can get... WoW has gold, you know, like most MMOs. Most games have currency.
Sure.
WoW gold.
Right.
You get that in-game, and then you can go to the auction house and be like, hey boy, I would like to buy a WoW token. And then you'd be like, oh, that's how I've paid for my subscription.
Okay, so it's
The actual system of WoW tokens is that somebody pays $15 for a token, they sell it in-game to the auction house.
So then they get in-game money.
Yes.
And they've paid... So essentially they've bought gold, but this is a way to reduce gold sellers, because now you can buy gold by buying a WoW token, selling it on the auction house, and then the person will buy it, but that person can then use because it's Blizzard money now. So now it can be used to buy Overwatch loot boxes, I assume Heroes of the Storm stuff, Hearthstone cards, and eventually Destiny 2.
So,
you can also buy StarCraft and Diablo if you want.
Yeah, WoW tokens are just Blizzard gift card.
Yeah,
like pretty much,
digital that you can earn in game.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if you're trying to earn that to get Destiny 2, it's going to take you longer and cost more money. Just pay the real money.
Well, yeah, but also it doesn't. I guess if you
if you already have a WoW subscription,
yeah,
that's
if you love WoW enough to just be like, yeah, I love WoW enough to buy a different game.
But what I'm talking about is
people who are just
people who are like, oh, I'm going to get
specifically
Destiny
Blizzard's
for
marketing
free.
thing.
No, you're not.
It's not going. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
The original point of the WoW token was so that you can, with your in-game gold, you can buy your WoW
subscription.
Yeah, and also it was a
but then
nice
they
little like,
extended it.
hey, screw you, WoW gold sellers.
Yeah,
We're selling our own gold.
Yeah, also like a way to like decrease inflation.
Yeah.
That is a cool idea.
But it didn't. Destiny has actually ruined it. Because when I was playing at the end of last year, I think I played at the end of last year. I can't remember.
It was
when
like
I last played
50,000
WoW.
last year, wasn't it?
It's 32. And now it's like 100 and something.
It fluctuates based on the server as well.
This is
but
how
we
much
were
WoW
like-
tokens cost?
Yeah.
Okay.
We were on an expensive server.
No, we're on a cheap server.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, 'cause
We
there's
were on a
lots of
cheap
people.
server. But did you check Frostmourne again?
Yeah, so the
But you checked and that server was 100k now?
130.
Oh my god. So it has literally added 100k because
Yes.
of Destiny and maybe the Overwatch events. I haven't been checking,
Yeah.
so...
So the at the moment it's at a peak for quite a while because there's both the Overwatch event and Destiny 2's been announced, and so people are stocking up on WoW tokens.
Yeah.
Speaking of Overwatch...
That's a lot.
Let me...
But Blizzard's
Yeah,
making
well,
fucking.
speaking of the Overwatch event,
Blizzard's making money, man.
Oh, that Overwatch event though.
So finally, Valentine's Day event.
No, I'm still mad. I actually wrote that down. I wanted to show you my notes because what I wrote about Overwatch.
The new skins are so good, and
oh good, there's a page.
Still mad. No Valentine's or Easter event skins though. Look,
You
I
did
wrote
write that down.
I
Right,
wrote that down.
I think at least Easter. Like Valentine's
well-
Day, and like was right on the cusp of.
I don't care. It should have been a one-day event, and I should have got sprayed at least.
Yeah.
It should have been the springtimes.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be Easter. It doesn't have to be religious. Just make it like I just want bunnies.
Yeah, I mean Christmas is religious as shit, and they do one for that.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, it was very Christmas. But like, you know, the skins are great. The Diva skin is great.
So
She's like
good.
a rockabilly baby. I love her.
I
love her. And
really
she says,
like
"Hey,
those
Daddy-O,"
skins.
when she says hello now.
She can
That's
call me
so
daddy
cool.
any moment.
Nope.
And I really like the May skin where she's a little beekeeper.
Best
So
one.
cute. She's
It's the
so
best
cute.
one.
I just,
I-
somehow I just really missed it. I like didn't see it until like I was just like on
The
Tumblr
Mason.
and I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
And then-
So good.
I am in love with the Lucio skin.
oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
I love it. And
It's
he plays
so
the different
jazz.
music.
It's so,
really
wait,
cool.
he plays jazz instead?
Yeah,
it
his
changed
different
from
songs
dubstep
are
to
the
jazz.
Wait,
jazz.
how many of them have just different in-game
just
things?
that
Just that
one.
one.
Just that one
Yeah.
and the Hey Daddy-O.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, Hey
that's
Daddy-O,
probably-
it's just this like round of things saying different things.
I like to think that when with Genji's new skin, when he ults, he says just some random shit from Power Rangers because he's straight up a Power
He
Ranger.
is a Power Ranger and
Like,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Sentai Warrior, yep.
Fuck, man. Is that what it's meant to be? Is that what a Power Ranger is?
It's called Sentai.
Power Ranger Sentai?
What?
I'm confused.
This skin is called Sentai.
I don't know what a Sentai Warrior is.
It's fine.
Either way, all the dances are great. Reinhardt's dance is the best thing I've seen.
Yeah, I have a question. All the dances are great, and I didn't realize, but the Divas one is a Voltron, what's it called? Rooster Chicken? What's it called?
Rooster Teeth?
Robot Chicken.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah. I was like, the Rooster Chicken? The Robot Teeth Voltron dance, whatever that is. I haven't seen it.
No
But
idea.
that's what Divas is referencing.
That's cool.
Maze is from Haruhi Suzumiya, and I was like sitting there like, why do I know this? Why do I know what this dance is? And I'm just, it's from an anime. It's
Weeb
an
shit.
anime dance. And I love it. But
Isn't that my dancer? I love it.
But my question is, can Diva dance outside of her mech?
I have thought about that for so long.
I don't, because every time I play it, I forget I don't have the dance for Diva either, so I can't test it. But I'm like, what's happening? And every time I'm out of my mech, I'm like, I'm naked and I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so many of her emotes have have to with
the mech.
the mech making the heart and the mech
Yeah.
playing a bitch again.
Because, like, if she does the heart one, it could just be her, you know, like, casual little heart thing that she has in her pose. But, like,
Yeah.
does Diva is dance outside of mech?
I really want them to do more with the bird for Bastion. They haven't done much with them.
He's so cute in this
Cute.
one. He's all checkered.
The Bastion skin may be one of my favorite skins I've ever
Little buggy?
seen. The new one, it's
Yeah.
so good.
It's good. We should play together sometime.
I saw you guys playing last night,
yeah,
and
we
I was
were
too
playing-
nervous to add you.
What? You should have just joined.
I was just busy
Okay.
being nervous.
No. I really am liking it. It's getting me back into Overwatch. I've been like consistently logging in again.
Yeah, that
Thank
happened.
you, Ryan.
That happened with me in the Uprising event, which is weird because I didn't really like any of the Uprising skins. But
I love the Mercy one, and I did not get it.
I thought you said you did not.
What's
and it's
with
like,
you
me
not
too,
getting
man.
Mercy skins?
She also missed the Diva selfie.
Yeah, I
Holy
didn't
shit.
know that it was an exclusive one. And I had the money to buy it. I would have bought it, but I didn't know. I thought it was just there forever.
It's so
I'm
good.
just an idiot.
So
I need to believe that it will come back.
yeah, I am
You too.
curious about the Overwatch events and all that kind of stuff because pardon me, the event skins do stick around and you just can't fucking get them at all. No realm whatsoever. Are we just gonna have to wait until like Christmas this year or some shit like
Yeah,
that?
well,
Like,
typically that's what
and-
Blizzard does.
and then they'll just add more and more. So eventually, the skins list is gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a typical Blizzard thing.
Would they ever remove skins? Do they do that? Because I'm afraid.
They're going to, and I'm afraid that Uprising is going to be one of them, because you see, the thing is that with this holiday event sort of thing, that's every year. Year of the Rooster is this year. I don't think that we'll be seeing the Rooster skins next year because it won't be Year of the Rooster
Were there
anymore.
Rooster ones? I thought they were all just
The
generally.
Bastion one was very. It had a little rooster. And then there's some
That
others.
rooster was so cute. I just fully
Yeah.
remembered what it looked
I
like.
have him. I was so happy that I have him. I actually have gotten every single Bastion skin.
I have so many. He was thinking about Mercy or something. I have so many Bastion skins. So many skins for characters I just don't
Yeah,
like.
I got
I have a lot of Symmetra skins
the
actually.
graffiti. She's
Symmetra's fucking. All the anniversary skins are solid.
Yeah.
They're so good.
That Lotus one, oh my god, I just love it. Also, I have a bone to pick about that. Everyone's like, oh, it's copying Warframe. Oh, it's copying Bayonetta.
What?
No, they're all basing themselves off traditional, like a sort of wedding garb. Just stop.
Wait, the Symmetra one is specifically ripping off.
That's what people say, but it's not the case.
Everyone
they're
in
just all
every
basing
community gets
themselves off
ad.
the same thing, and then they're like, just stop. Just
Also-
stop. There's no copy.
Yeah.
But no, the Overwatch event, I really like what they're doing with the arcade now. Because since I've come back, whenever I came back for an event, I would just play Diva or Mercy, and that's it. Like when Sombra came out, I played Sombra a little. But
Pretty cool.
now they have these like, at the moment in the arcade, there's like elimination. What's it called? The elimination ones, like lockout elimination or something, where random characters, you can't play them. So it's like, I'll play Mercy, but then the next round...
Oh, like the 3v3 and stuff like
yeah,
that.
the
Right.
3v3, the elimination, but then they, like... It's like, I'll play Mercy, and then the next round, I can't play Mercy, it won't let me.
Yeah, but
So I have
sometimes
to,
it
like-
lets you play
yeah.
2 in a row. I
Yeah,
don't
because
understand
it
the
picks a
algorithm.
random set of characters to be locked out.
Oh.
Yeah, for a while I thought it was personally targeting me, but it's not,
Yeah,
apparently.
I thought it was personally like if you did well as a character in one round, then you can't play it the next round,
Yeah.
and then if you did bad,
I
which
thought
is why I
that as
kept on
well.
playing the same character because I suck.
I thought that as well, but no, you were just getting lucky.
I think I may have brought this up in the podcast already. I've only won 1v1. That was a lot of ones.
Really?
And the guy had, I think he said 1500 ping.
Mm.
I think it may have been an exaggeration. Either way, he was still.
Yeah, they have a new 1v1 that is, Renner. You get to pick from like 3 characters,
Oh.
and that's hard. But it's really is doing good because it's making me play other characters, and I'm appreciating that because that's what I needed to like start playing Overwatch again. It's not just like
try
lock
other
into
characters?
my Diva and Mercy, which I still do main, but I'm
I'll
like
never not
others.
play Widowmaker.
Try Junkrat.
I refuse.
I
I
was
love
doing-
him, but he's not. I can't play him. I'm not good.
I pretty much can't play as anyone else.
When I was doing the 1v1, I got May and the other person was Farah, and I sniped them across the map with the icicle, and
Wonderful.
they died, and then they left.
They were embarrassed.
Is that a win for you? Does that? Oh,
Yeah.
Counts
oh,
as a win.
I should just.
Easiest loot box I ever got.
Yeah, no, like the only reason I ever play 1v1 is for the loot box.
Wait,
100%.
how do blue boxes work?
Well, sometimes there's a little loot box in the corner of like the 1v1, and if you win, then you get that loot box. Because you know how in the arcade there's a.
I've never done the arcade.
Okay, well, there's a thing each week. It resets each week. You win 9 times, you get a total of 3 loot boxes.
Each-
Every third win, you get a loot box.
Yes.
And then sometimes, you know, there's specific, like, they're like, hey, play this mode. Here's a loot box if you win, sort of thing.
Yeah. Like they did that with you remember how I told you how much I hated the capture the flag on the Year of the Rooster?
Yep.
And I kept on playing it although I hated it? It was because loot box.
Oh, got
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here I am, loving it.
Mm.
But yeah, it's really fun, and we should play it because I want to get more loot boxes. I bought loot boxes. I did that.
I have 80 cents. I want to buy a loot box. I would buy a loot box because I have opened 4 loot boxes this event. I've not gotten past blue.
I've
Right.
I've gotten a whole heap. No, we're going to talk about Overwatch.
Shut up! We're talking too long
No,
about
this is my
Overwatch.
Overwatch ramble as well. You can just cut it to the ramble section. No, I haven't heaps of loot boxes. I'm going to put a video up about it on YouTube. People can check that out.
Oh, did you record it?
Yep.
Ooh.
I've recorded so far every loot box I've opened this event. It's a social experiment about me crying.
It's a good one.
But yeah, I've gotten the Tracer one twice, the legendary.
Spoiled the video.
Oh.
Fuck!
Yeah, none of them worked.
The Tracer one's also solid. I could
Yeah,
talk
I
about
like
the new
it.
Overwatch
I
skins
like it.
for a
That's
while.
the only one that is gonna make me. I like purposely picked Tracer just to show the person that I had the new skin. But yeah, I like it. I've spent money on it. I don't have the Diva one still. The end.
These one's great.
So, the 2007 documentary, King of Kong,
Oh, beautiful film.
is getting a musical.
Wonderful.
I don't remember I don't know what that is.
King of Kong, it's a documentary about the world record score for King Kong. For
Donkey
King
Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Sounds boring as shit.
It's really
not.
good.
It's actually
good.
quite a good
It's
documentary.
a solid film
It has
by Transformers 4 Boy. No,
like the
Baywatch
best.
Boy
Baywatch
by
Boy.
Baywatch. That's why I refused to
Who's
Michael Bay,
Baywatch Boy?
the director of Baywatch.
Yeah,
The new
who?
Baywatch movie. Who directed it?
Well, who's the director?
He's the director of
director.
the
No, what's his name?
I don't know.
Oh.
Baywatch guy.
Yeah,
Um,
Baywatch Boy,
Seth
who
Gordon.
also directed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Seth Gordon, who also directed, King of Kong.
Yeah, pretty much King of Kong is the documentary with the best written villain out of any documentary ever.
What?
And he's not written.
It just you hate the guy that has the high score. He's the worst.
Yeah,
Why?
he's a dick.
He
He's a
is the
dick.
worst, though.
Is he
He
just
like
proud
is
of
such
it,
the
or-
worst.
He's
oh
a
my
dick.
god! And the poor old lady.
The poor old
No
lady.
spoilers, but she got fucking scammed.
She got cute. She got the Cupid high score though.
Yeah, good, and then she died.
Yes, because she
Cupid-
was old.
Hubert.
It's getting a musical.
So yeah, they're making
She
a musical
better be
about
in
it.
it. If she
It's-
is not in it, I will sue, and also I'm going to audition for her part.
I can do a long old lady voice.
And the director, it's being directed by the same director who's doing the musical.
I'm very excited, and I hope it comes to Australia. We'll have to do a field trip.
Oh, I would be so unbelievably down.
Yeah.
We'll do a review.
A review of King of Kong the musical.
Yeah, I'll give it 5 nugs already, preemptively. We can't give
Not a
things
6.
nugs anymore.
That's okay.
We can still give things nugs, it just won't be official.
I give Chicken Run 6 nugs. Because it
No,
taught
6
me...
vegan nuggets.
I give it 6...
Are you a Minecraft villager?
Oh my god.
So,
Squidward?
so some interesting news about Dota 2. So,
Dota 2 news? What?
yeah. So,
We call that dues.
Valve,
Or don't.
there's 2 companies, one of them called Lilith Games, the other one called Ucool. Basically,
Thank you.
So what are they making? Like, just
well, yeah. So
They're making me
They're-
feel good.
they're making they're responsible for 2 games, Dota Legends and Heroes Charge. Valve
Those
is
are
not
the
happy.
names?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Valve is not happy about this, and so they're suing both of them because Dota 2.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Ucool argues Valve doesn't actually own the copyright for
because
Dota.
Valve does not.
Because they do not.
Because
Oh.
Dota is a base hunter song, yeah.
Yep.
So, basically, Yule, who's the original creator of Dota, who created the original mod for Warcraft 3, he posted in a forum that Dota is open source and whoever wishes to release a version can do so without my consent.
Also, the person that has the most claim on Dota number
Swedish
1,
people.
is Blizzard. So
Oh, okay. More like Dope and Beta, am I
Oh,
right?
because it's a Warcraft mod?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it
And
is?
I think, if memory
number 1, not
serves,
2.
Blizzard did actually win that court case, but Valve still retained the rights to have Dota.
It was Warcraft 3 mod.
Yeah.
I thought you said Warcraft 1, not 2.
No, I was saying Dota 1.
Oh, no, yeah.
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 Dota 2 is fully.
Yeah,
thing,
that's
but
all.
they've based it on stuff that is open source, so they can't do shit.
That means I can make a Dota game.
Does
Yeah.
Dota 1 exist?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
Warcraft 3 mod.
Yeah, I know. That was the entire conversation we just had. I was joking.
Fucking hell.
No, but yeah, like if anybody would like to see the progress on my Dota, I'm gonna call it Dota 3 because Valve's never gonna do that.
Oh,
so-
yeah, I feel like you can do that, can't you now?
Yeah,
Well, that's
Guys.
the thing. It's like,
you guys didn't even appreciate my Valve meme where I said Valve's never gonna do that.
Yeah, I was
No,
about...
yeah.
Because
I,
number 3.
No,
I
it's-
was
it's
just
reached the
about
point
to-
where that's just fact, it's not even meme
I was
anymore.
just about
Yeah.
to appreciate it, and then you...
Well, I
You
appre-
interrupted me
well, I
appreciating it by
appreciate
saying that
you
no one
appreciated
appreciated it. I was just going to say Valve can't count to 3, Keck.
I don't like talking about Dota because then it makes me kind of want to play it.
XD!
Ew.
well, just don't.
Just play Heroes of the Storm instead. Just Dota.
That's what I do every time I want to play Dota.
Hold on, no.
Oh, I would like to talk about my experiences with Heroes of the
But did anyone
Storm.
hear me?
Negative.
God.
That's a good recap.
I did hear.
Which one?
The Keck. Is that what you were talking about? I didn't hear it. To the bit.
He said he wanted to play Dota, and you said Dota. I said Dota.
Oh, good.
So our last news story for the day is wargaming.
Oh!
I assumed Rowan would have a lot to talk about with this.
Oh!
Yep,
He's
Rowan's
fallen
dead.
off the
So
chair.
Rowan's going to join a whisper metal band.
So World of Tanks, the company that makes World of Tanks, is wargaming.
Okay.
Basically, what's happened is that there's a YouTuber by the name of Sir Foch. He made a video talking negatively about one of their new tanks that they released.
They're pretty much saying it's a pay-to-win mechanic because the tank is hard to kill and people need to buy premium ammo because this game has ammo you can buy that's better than the free ammo.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
is a limited supply.
That's a good point.
It's bad.
What? How's that a bad point?
Well, no, it's a bad thing to do as a company.
Okay, no, yeah,
Because
that's a
it's
good
literally
point.
pay-to-win ammo.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and pretty much the guy was just saying, you almost need to have pay-to-win ammo to fight this tank.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well,
Like, there would be, like, if you hit the tank in a specific point with the free ammo.
Why just be better at the game?
So, Ryan.
so basically, they did not take kindly to his harsh words. They
Said fuck.
Yeah, he at multiple points said fuck wargaming, and things like that. So they copyright claimed his video to remove.
They sure do
Video
own that
that's
video. That's how copyright
That's
works.
how copyright works.
They
you see.
it's good because they copyrighted the video, so it means they're the ones who made the video saying that they suck.
So basically, there was a conversation
that,
between Wargaming and him where Wargaming just told him to take down the video. He refused. They said, we'll copyright claim it. He still refused. Basically, what came
Does he
from
have
this...
a screenshot of that?
Yes,
Because he should submit that to YouTube.
he has.
Did they fix it?
Yeah, his video's up there, I'm pretty
his
sure.
videos there.
I was gonna
Um,
say it's YouTube.
So basically, what happened was he's partnered with Wargaming in a way. So basically, Wargaming partners with like YouTubers and stuff.
Just as like a promotional thing. There's no
Yeah, it's just a
contracts. There's
spawn.
no
Yeah.
payment.
They're called community
Yeah.
managers, I think.
Community managers,
And they just pretty much get like extra stuff that people don't. Like they get early access to like new content the game might get and stuff like that.
Do they get the ammo?
You know, I'm sure their name is like a
The tank
little bit
ammo?
different color or something. A little star next to their name, something
Ooh.
like that.
Yeah.
Something that
having
people want.
having my name have a star next to it, just in different color in a game, is enough for me to get to like kill a man or something like that. Like, ooh.
Too much power.
Yeah.
So basically, he didn't give a shit that he lost the partnership with them. He didn't care. He barely got any benefits from it besides being able to go to the Tank Fest,
fair, but-
which is a terrible name.
I thought you were joking. Tank Fest? What?
Tankfest was just...
October Tank?
It sounds like the sort of thing that shouldn't suck
Yeah.
But
until you realize it's about World of Tanks.
Tank Fest is a really good grindcore band name.
That's a grindcore, right?
Sure.
Basically, what happened from here is there's different departments in Wargaming. There's Wargaming EU, Wargaming US. Wargaming EU is the one that kicked up the big fuss about this whole thing. But then, basically, after this thing became a big thing, Wargaming as a company has come out and apologized to him.
Good.
I don't believe they're reinstating the community manager role, but his video is
He,
still
he
back.
would have denied it anyway if they gave him the option.
Yeah, exactly. Who would accept that after that? Like, it's just stupid.
Wargaming has done what, like, a very dumb early access developer would have done, which is just like, oh, he doesn't like my game, I'm gonna take his video down. Wargaming is day one Gary's incident.
Exactly.
No, it's
It's
that other one.
embarrassing for them as a company that they've acted this
Yes,
way.
they look like they're run by children now.
Yeah.
Maybe they are.
And
You
like,
don't know
it's
that.
not even a Japanese company that like doesn't really have
What?
as much an understanding of copyright
Alright.
law here.
Yep.
We've been through the difference in
I know,
copyright.
but the way you said it was so...
They're not
No, yeah,
there
it's
was
like...
so much venom in the word.
Yeah, they're not even a Jap.
That's all the news.
What have you been playing this week, Ryan?
So,
Nothing.
have you guys played Magikarp Jump?
I
No.
have been playing it during the podcast.
Yeah, Georgia only just told us about it today. I didn't know it existed.
Yeah,
What's-
both of them were very excited.
I played, but I'm too busy spinning.
Yep.
He has a fidget spinner, guys.
No, it's a Spidget Finner. What'd you say? I think it was that.
Yeah, Spidget Finner.
Yeah.
I have my dyslexia. Alright.
No.
Put the fidget spinner
In the bag.
in the back.
So, Magikarp Jump, Pokemon Magikarp Jump, is a little iOS game. That you just have fun, you raise Magikarp, and there's a Magikarp jumping league, and you go and you see who can jump the highest. And then, yeah, that's the game.
That
Is
sounds
it a-
amazing.
Is it a tapper game?
It's
I'm
a-
watching you tap,
it's a
so I'm
s-
assuming so.
I'm
It's a
tapping some
subpar
food right
clicker
now.
game.
It's not
It's-
super clicker. It's
Right.
more like enjoy your like parenthood as like a Magikarp parent.
More like a Tamagotchi game?
Magikarp, Dad.
No, you don't have to look after it.
Oh, okay.
I had Magikarp. I allowed him to jump to get a berry from a tree, and a Pidgeotto took him. And I know
What?
he's not my Magikarp anymore. I haven't seen him since.
What?
I don't want to
Yeah.
get this game.
So, the game is essentially about going down generations of Magikarps. Each you get benefits from the previous generation, and you
Well,
advance.
no.
There's different patterns.
It's like
there's...
Spore.
You
Yeah.
just get okay. It's like you personally get better at like raising them to
yeah.
jump.
Okay.
And like your Magikarp's past successes have inspired the Magikarp that came from the same pond. There's like there's little different patterns to collect. You can see here. This is a Magikarp from my older generation. There, her name is Jaina.
Jaina.
Yeah, I got to name her. And she's like got that pattern, and then this boy has a different pattern. Actually, this is a girl. What's your name? Honey.
How long does Magikarp live?
Well,
Long
they
as a
still
fish.
live. They still live.
Yeah,
they
they
just
live
retire.
until
Ah.
a Pidgeotto grabs them out of the tree.
Yep. Because like the thing is, you keep with the same Magikarp until they can't get any better and can't advance in the league, and then you
Okay.
retire them. And they live in your pond still, so it's like nice.
So they're just old and jaded.
Well, they're not jaded. They're like, oh, thank God this kid isn't like dragging me out of the water anymore.
Unless your Magikarp gets killed, like my golden Magikarp, the rarest pattern in the game,
What
which
the heck?
got exploded by a Voltorb.
Yes,
What?
Yep, isn't in my
Yeah.
pond anymore
Can you-
either.
This game is
Wait,
gruesome.
Yeah, can you
Poor
protect
Khaled.
it from these?
Well, you can say no. I'm
Amazing.
not going to change and take the chance, but we both took chances.
Mm.
Irresponsible. I just wanted to let my Magikarp fly, but not like that.
Okay, so is it kind of like The Sims, where it's like you're at work and the dishwasher stopped working? Do you
Yes.
just use the dishwasher, or
Yes,
do you
it is
wash
like
hand
that.
wash it?
Except it's like, are you sure? It asks you again.
Or
Are
ask
you
you
sure?
twice.
And I'm like, no, yeah, I'm sure. I said yes.
What if like every single time the bad thing happens?
It doesn't. I've
Okay.
had the...
Because sometimes you can get diamonds.
A diamond.
I didn't know at first, until it happened to Georgia, I didn't know that the options meant that you could lose your Magikarp forever.
Oh
Um,
no.
And
Yeah,
so
like I
I
thought
was-
something bad might happen, but not like death.
Not death.
Yeah. And so I was doing it every time. But
Oh,
then
I
I was
actually
like,
did have something bad happen to me, and it wasn't death. It was just like my Magikarp was like tired, and I was like, you know, it was like, oh, he was slacking up, all the training, and I was like, to scold or not to scold. That was the option, and I was like,
Oh.
I'll scold it because like that's shitty training. If I don't be like, hey, you need to try harder in the future, and that's all I was doing. And then my Magikarp was like, he's going to sulk. And I was like, okay, should have called you Rowan.
my,
Oh shit.
my Magikarp wandered off, and I had to tell him to wait or to move on, and I told him to wait, and it was fine, he was
You
okay.
just were like Rowan is still
My
sulking.
Magikarp wandered off.
That's a call out post. Rowan cries.
I'm gonna wander off.
Overall, it's a very mediocre game, but it's kind of cute because you got Magikarp. That's it.
That's
I'm
a mobile
just-
game there.
I'm finding myself just like really attached to them because I get to name them and I get the different patterns. And there's heaps of different patterns to collect.
Yeah, I
And that
only
is all I
see
want.
the default Magikarp pattern on your phone right now.
No, that's not default.
That's not
This
default.
is standard. You know, you can see standard here. I don't know if you can.
These are
This works well for audio.
yeah. This
No,
is
this
a,
is-
What do you mean?
There's like standard. There's a calico pattern which I've had 3 of, and there's
Um,
one more variant.
like the video game publisher Coleco.
no,
They made the
calico
Coleco
like
version.
the
The
cat.
Coleco video, yeah.
They made the Coleco version.
Calico like the cat.
It was
They all
one
look
of
the
the
same.
Atari's failed.
You can see he's like got little spots
competitors.
on his thumb
There was also
I
the
cannot.
Intellivision. Oh, the Magnavox Odyssey 2.
there. Okay, well, do you see
Don't
this
get
one,
me
how it's
started
got
about the
gold?
Sega Master
I do.
System.
Yeah.
That was way after all
Well,
of them.
that's
I
the
ran out of
calico print, but
consoles.
this is like a white calico.
Oh, okay.
And then this
Tiger-
one's a, like, a
Tiger
mainly
Handhelds also
orange
tried to
calico.
compete
They're
with
different
them.
patterns.
But they
you can
viciously
get a shiny
failed.
one like Ryan did.
Oh,
It's the rarest.
Tiger did release their Game Gear, but oof, it wasn't called the Game Gear. It was called the Game Center or
I'm
something.
glad that we were talking over each other because then we get to cut that out,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever it was.
But no, Magikarp Jump is a good game if you love Magikarp, which I do. The end.
There's even a little song that goes with it.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Me and Georgia played Starbound again last night.
Oh.
Yeah. So many updates. I haven't played it in a very long time.
Starbound.
I, played as a Nova Kid, pink, had a little heart face.
Starbound's like No Man's Sky, but good, right?
Yeah.
No, that's Spore.
Starbound is Space Terraria.
Space Terraria.
Also,
Space Terraria.
but also good No Man's Sky.
It is good. I really was having fun. I made a farm, which is what I like to do in every game. Made a farm, decorated the house, told Ryan to get some minerals. He did not.
Oof.
I did not, I went exploring.
He died and then went to bed.
That's pretty much the experience. No, I was about to die from starvation, but I didn't have any food. So I went to bed.
Well, if you had come back to the house, I would have told you that I had plenty
She
of
could have fed
farming
you.
She
material.
could have.
What a knob.
But yeah, it's Starbound's fun. I haven't played it. It's one of those games that I jumped on it really early when there was no content
Yeah, there was
and got really bored
nothing.
real quick. Which
There was
is
only like the bird people, the plant people, and one other kind.
No.
No, 2 other kinds maybe.
there's the robots and stuff. I think the Nova Kid's the only new one, but I'm not
Oh, really?
100% sure. Yeah.
I just can't remember it very
Yeah.
well.
But it's it's a good game. It's one of the games that's the reason why I don't like
You
to play
have
early
people.
access
How many
games.
people can you have in a server? Do you have
I don't
server?
know.
I don't have it.
I was just about to say, I'm really upset that the only games I can play with you guys is Overwatch.
Yeah.
And
Because it's a Chucklefish game as well.
So it's
Chucklefish
cheap,
makes
like
good games.
Chucklefish, like.
yeah. I
Publish good games.
just want.
No, that's not the
They made
case.
Risk of Rain.
Wait, Chucklefish made Risk of Rain?
Yeah.
And Starbound.
Wait,
Yeah.
they made it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some kind of fake gird?
He is. He's a fake girl.
It's a geek and a nerd.
Yeah, they only publish Stardew Valley.
It does have Lip 7.
Oh, that explains why they're doing the multiplayer for that.
We don't have any, like, just chill games we can play together.
This
Like,
is a chill. It's like there's enemies,
no, yeah.
but it's pretty chill.
No, yeah, that, like, specifically, like, just... I consider chill anything that isn't just the entire time as a deathmatch, like Overwatch or...
I think you
Steph.
should consider getting it, because I think that we can just...
I would definitely... I would get that, and I would get Ark, and I would get Rust,
Yeah.
and I would get all of them, but...
No, those two are Ark and Rust are death all the times.
all the times.
your prayer for rain.
That's another thing.
Rust.
That's another thing. I got a Rust server 2 weeks ago. So I was playing Rust, and I bought my own server because I literally could not be bothered to wait the 2 weeks for servers to wipe, but they were so full that I couldn't find any way to build, that I literally wasn't building on top of people. I was like, you know what, the only reasonable thing to do is to pay money to buy my own server. So I did that, which I do regret doing now, because I found out that one of our friends could have just paid for it. And anyway,
Yeah, you told me about that.
yeah, but also, the people that I have let on the server, well, I've let everyone on the server because it's public, but I was going to whitelist it, but now I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to cancel it, because, okay, so I specifically started playing Rust again so I could build things,
Yeah.
and was fully prepared to be raided, like, that's fine, but I was building my things, and I built a hotel called the Fuzzy Peach Hotel,
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
because the server is Fuzzy Peach.
Mhm.
If you search that in the community section, you'll find it. Feel free to come visit the Fuzzy Peach Hotel. It's free to stay there.
You have to roleplay
Just
there.
yeah, you do have to roleplay. That's the cost.
Yeah.
Ryan said it was a good build. I liked it. Everyone who's come in has been impressed with the build because it was nice and it was homey, wasn't it?
Yes, it was nice and homey.
And next door there is an IGA, which
Doesn't have to be
Ryan
much.
runs.
Homie.
Ryan runs the IGA.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, I made an IGA.
Do you sell
This
beer?
harks back to when we were playing with an online friend of ours, and he made a Coles, and I was the manager of the Coles.
This sounds like freaking Gary's Mod Dark RP, but people actually roleplay.
No.
Nobody actually roleplays.
No,
Oh.
so
We're
it's just
doing
like
memes.
so bizarrely we are the only people role playing and everyone's trying to kill us. But,
I
you know,
like that. That's a
it's
good
really
premise for a
fun.
movie.
It's
Loppers,
really
just
fun.
everyone's killing some loppers. I like that.
But like I'm kind of going off it because I was super enjoying it, but then one of our friends started playing, like a couple people started playing, and one of the friends particularly, he started a war with the other people, and then I was like, oh, it's just you against everybody, and he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, well we can join teams and stuff, and then that's fine, we'll work together and all that, and then he told me that he has joined up with another person, that they are neutral parties and mercenaries, but I'm like, I only was in a war because I was helping you. I just want to run my hotel,
That's
but now
fucked up.
I'm in a war.
The server has just split into different factions.
But it's just like, I didn't want to be in the war. He left me in the war to be a mercenary, and I'm like, you started this war. So now I'm like,
Started this
That's
war.
fucked up.
yeah.
But
also, Ryan
There's
accidentally
5
turned.
people playing.
Do the-
and it's split into factions.
do the factions have names?
No, they're more than 5 people. It's like
Strangers.
There's like a group of like 4 people, and
Ah.
then there's a group of 2, which are the mercenaries, and there's us, which apparently we're our own team now.
Yeah, I guess so.
I would be on mercenaries because I don't do
No, you should be with me, the hotel staff.
Well, yeah, I would be, but you're in the war now.
I don't want to be in the war.
No, you can be a cashier.
Ooh. Have you
Actually,
cancelled the
no.
server yet?
The,
No.
the IGA's been destroyed.
If people
Somebody
start
destroyed
playing,
the IGA.
that is not going to loop back yet. I'm not going to be charged for a long while.
I'll be hotel entertainment.
But if people start playing again,
Tonight I'm playing.
No, you're not. Mom's party.
Fuck!
Piece of shit.
This afternoon I'm playing.
okay.
I can fucking stand in for you, but I'm apparently the demon child who gets piercings and tattoos and long hair.
Why do I keep forgetting about the thing?
The demon child.
Because you don't want to
I
go.
want to go. I'll
What
Frizz
are
Mum.
In more relaxing games, I've been playing some Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so
That's
guy.
nice.
Hey, can you tell me
Good.
why you started playing Animal Crossing again?
Because of Touch the Skyrim, Nick Griffin is my baby child.
What did any of that mean?
Exactly.
That's kind of the point.
Does not matter. I was watching somebody modded Skyrim to have a bunch of Animal Crossing stuff in Skyrim.
Like the villager.
And it made me really want to play Animal Crossing and stuff. Started playing it again, and my town had a lot of weeds, but now it's back how it was, and it's just a nice game, and I haven't been playing it every day because I'm lazy as fuck. But it's a nice game, and it's always just a cool time.
I've been playing it consistently, and my animals and villagers love me, and they hate Brian.
Yes.
Also,
To be fair, I hate all of them, but...
Are there animals in Animal Crossing?
Yes,
are
it
there
is fucked.
like pets and stuff?
Yeah.
That's fucked
No,
up.
there are
Well,
pets.
not pets.
You can get a pet hamster.
Yeah, you can get like pet. You can get like a pet hamster. There's pet fish.
Yeah, but
you
then
can
there's
get
also
pet
hamster
hamsters,
villages.
and there's also hamster villages, and when you invite them to your house, sometimes they'll comment on the hamster
Or they just
page.
go like, "Ooh," and they get like an exclamation mark above their head.
That's so
and their eyes
funny.
go
Yeah.
wide.
Are there fish people? Because I know you can fish in
There's
that game.
octopuses.
Octopuses?
Oh, and you can also catch an octopus. I'm pretty sure as
Yep.
well.
Yes.
Fuck.
I want to see what interaction happens there. But yeah.
You can also there's like bugs
I
you
would
can use as
if I
pets.
could ever get an octopus. I desperately want the octopus villages because they're my favorite, but
I've got
I'll get
Lily,
them.
who's my favourite villager. She's a frog.
I miss Stitches.
My favorite villages are Diana, Fauna, and Fuchsia. I like to call them the Holy Trinity of deers because they're little cute deers and they're best friends. And for a little while in my town, they lived in a line just next to each other, and it was the cutest thing. Now Diana moved out and she's back, and she moved into a really bad spot. And I'm like, hey, that sucks.
Is she on the bad end of town?
She is. She's like near the lighthouse, and I'm like, this was a recreational area. Now you live here. I can't put a path here because there's hydrangea plants everywhere. Like, literally. I'm going to have to boot her to move her. It was my own fault because I forgot to put her, I forgot to, reset her plot area because I was not awake at 6 in the morning. You know. And I don't like time travel.
I know, yeah. I never try and tell them Animal Crossing
I
ever.
have in the past, but on alt games where I'm like, I need to get it's Sunday, and I'm like, it's not good. It's Saturday.
Did you say the turnip browsers?
The prices, because there's a turnip stock market where you buy the turnips and you sell them for profit, or they rot. Ryan experienced the rot.
I just have a whole thing full of rotten turnips, and they're so
Eat 'em.
difficult to get
His
rid
entire standard drawer.
Eat them.
of.
I understand what it's like to have an entire
The lemons.
everything filled with food.
Yeah, that's true.
That you can't do anything with.
Can't do anything.
I've been playing a bunch of other games as well, though. We're gonna move on, because we're just talking about food now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've been playing RuneScape, and there's nothing to talk about with it.
Yeah, I've been playing Dishonored and I'm bad at it.
I finally finished One Shot.
Whoa!
Which I was very like, ugh.
What? That doesn't sound like a good
Oh, it is though. It's it's a really good game. It's this is my favorite game of this year. It literally does take the best things of Undertale and Pony Island and just makes them better, combines them and then makes them better and has an even more charming story.
Ponytail.
Yep, Ponytail, but it's called One Shot.
Under Island.
There's the ending decision. I did see it coming, but I was like, please don't make me do this though. And then it made me do it, and I had a little bit of a cry because I always get too attached to the characters. But it's the way that it uses the fourth wall breaking sort of thing is so good. The last puzzle section is just the best implementation of when people are like, you have to go through fucking files and stuff.
Yeah.
This is the best one I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's just real good.
That's good. I'm upset that I haven't seen fourth wall breaking in anything, like movies or anything like that, that's actually been entertaining to me recently. It's overdone, and I really want a new fourth wall breaking thing.
It's just good. This is good.
This is good.
And it's it just hurt my heart though.
So
But
messy.
you delete your save file, which is you can't really do that. But you delete your save file to continue the game because the game's called One Shot. You have one shot. But in the same way that if you restart an Undertale, it does remember. So I am still playing it, but I've finished the story. But I'm replaying it because there's new what's it called? There's new lines, voice like
New dialogues.
yeah, new dialogue.
Um,
There's new dialogue, which I want to see, and there's some like secret achievements that I didn't get that I want to go back and get. Also, there was a DLC that was released, which has some little extra bits, and we'll do that.
is it free?
The DLC was free. The game is not.
Can we like start calling free DLC free LC?
Oh, free LC.
Like
That's
that,
pretty good.
that clears up some confusion because you can hate DLC, just
The
not
other
free
game
DLC.
that I played as well, which is free now, a free game, Terra, the MMO.
Woo!
Now, okay.
More like terrible. I don't know anything about it.
It's you know, I really did have fun 5 years ago when I played it. I got pretty into it, and then like 2 years ago I played again, got a max level character. My shit is rare now, because I actually got like the deluxe, like, you know, pre-order edition when it first came out. So I like look and fly when I walk past, and I like looked up like how much my like little clothing is, because of course I like am the Ellen person, which is literally just a child. But it's kind of, I feel weird about it because like the game is so pervy.
Oh, I've
It's
heard.
disgusting.
Really?
Oh, the boob jiggle is like in an anime.
Hell yeah.
It's just like crazy, and like every time your character does something, especially if you're not playing an Ellen, which is literally a child, but it's still pervy. And like when you climb up things, there's panty shots, and I'm like, oh, but when like you interact, like I was playing like another one of the races, and the character like got on the ground. She's like this tall, sexy lady. She got on the ground and like stuck her ass up, and I was like, this is not how you pick things up.
Okay.
But the combat's really fun. The graphics have aged terribly, though it felt like I was playing Oblivion,
Oh shit.
which is like, that's embarrassing
Like,
because you
everything's-
only came out 5 years ago.
Yeah, everything's made of potatoes.
Except the characters.
Oh, okay. So opposite Oblivion. Then.
Yeah.
They're made of objectification.
They are.
I just like it when games are really pervy to everyone. I think that's more funny. Because
They're
then I can...
probably to like 3 of the male races.
Yeah, no, like I just wait, how many fucking races are there?
I like in Saints Row 3
There's-
how like everyone's objectified.
There's Ellens,
Yeah,
which
okay.
are they're only females, so the female like lolly children, pedobate children. That's what they are. Like I like them
There's a
because
lolly
it's like
race?
cute. They're called Ellen, and they wear Lolita clothing a
Oh,
lot of the time, and I'm like, this is cute, and I want this.
Yes.
But then I like, you know, I understand who this is for, and it's not for me. The entire game is not for me.
Oh, okay.
This is for men, a certain set of men,
Is it? Like just the race or the entire game?
the entire game.
What?
You know, and then they also cater to gay men. That's it. But it's
What?
fine.
How do you cater to gay men and not straight women?
But it's just very obviously twinks and not into women.
Oh.
Like the characters are just so not into women.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a twink.
Anyway.
I'm a skinny bear. That's
Yeah,
like
you're not bare enough.
I've been defined as a twink bear by a real life gay man.
They
Could be
exist.
an otter. That's just a skinny hairy. That's it.
A skinny
I may have made that up, but now I'm gonna.
I like being a
that's
skinny
how-
hairy.
That's how I define you as an otter.
But yeah, like with Saints Row and stuff, I really love when every single thing is objectified.
No, there is some like because you know you can just run around in lingerie and stuff, and men can do that.
Yeah.
So it's not like super bad, but also like it is super bad.
Yeah.
It's a boys' world.
Yeah. But that's fine. I don't hate it that much. I wish that they would, you know. The Ellen race, the female child race is bad. That's bad. The male equivalent of that is actually just fat ball animals, and they're so cute. They're
I love
purporey.
They sound great.
They're great, but it's like they can't be girls, and I'm like, I want to play a girl though. If they could just
Can you
let
only
me-
be a girl for lolly race?
Yeah. It's
But then they're like there's two. There's like an elf, which is like tall, sexy, and then there's like a castanic, which is tall, sexy, but a demon.
oh, that's
Yeah.
my thing.
Yeah, and they're like medium height, tall, sexy, and then the elves are like super tall, but they have like the big jigglers, and
Oh, the big old jigglers.
The big
Yeah.
jigglers.
they do, and it's like, oh my god,
Big jigs over
They've
the road
updated
racing.
it. I don't know how long this has been in the game, but not since I last played. The characters like walk towards you. All of your different characters walk towards you on the menu screen, and like some of them run, and like, oh my god.
And
I
when they
had
run, they're just like...
one tall person. All of the rest of my characters were Ellens. And then the one was just like, I don't know how she wasn't knocked out from her boobs.
Yes.
Like, oh my god.
It's a dream of mine
But
to
yeah.
be knocked out by my own boobs.
But yeah, that's
I'm
Terra
almost
in a nutshell. Boobs.
Terra is boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boobs, the video game. What have you boys over that side of the room been playing?
What? Don't break the illusion, Ryan.
Oh, they
the
know.
illusion
They
broken.
can hear it.
We're all together.
What have you been playing on?
That was what I played.
That's a good game.
Fuck, I've been
I'm in-
playing Dishonored and Overwatch.
I've been playing the new Linkin Park album.
Alright, Rowan can move on.
Embarrassing.
I think just Dishonored 2 and Overwatch, both still fucking solid. Overwatch is Overwatch, so it's, you know, that. But like,
You getting over Overwatch?
I've been over it since I first since I was first
I
over
have
it.
the phases.
Well-
and I truly am in an up phase on it.
Like, I'm in an up phase too. The up phases pretty much only happen when there's an event. Like,
Exactly.
that's it. But, I think my up phase, it's just cynical now. Like, it's just kind of like, I hate doing this, but I really want that fucking May skin.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know why I want it as well, because it's like, I'm not going to play this game unless there's an event where I'm like, I want to get this other skin, so it's literally having skins so that
I
can get more
while I'm
skins.
getting more skins.
I've been dreading thinking of the fact that that's true.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Maybe that's not so much true, because I just log in sometimes to play a couple of games.
I was beginning that sentence,
For
buddy.
me, it's not that true. I will always talk through my yawns, because that's who I am as a human.
Hey, JB, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ew!
I'm on the up and up with Overwatch.
That was a really good sound
It's
effect.
probably because I'm good at the game.
That's
Right.
fair.
I'm just call out post to Ryan. He's like, oh, have you gotten your loot boxes yet? And I'm like, yes, all of them. And he's like, oh, I got one.
I just didn't bother.
No, literally, he spun around and was shocked. He's underselling this. He was very shocked that I had achieved them all in the time that he had achieved one. So he did 3 wins in the time that I achieved 9. Just so we can be clear.
To be fair, I stopped and played RuneScape for most of that time.
I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know if that's the case.
When Rowan yawned, I said ew,
Mm.
and I really liked the way I said ew. So if you could just send me that,
Yeah, sure.
hell yeah.
Um,
You know what I found out over the past week or so? Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch.
As opposed to the Sony Switch.
Yeah. Donkey Kong dabs.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
He does it on the Wii U one as well.
What?
Yeah, he dabs.
And
On the Wii U one?
Yeah.
But dabbing wasn't a thing in Wii U.
yes, okay.
What?
That's the
Dab-
whitest thing you've said. Dabbing was a thing for a very long time.
Dabbing's old.
Well, no, I know, but not in big, popular Japan culture that the Japans know about.
Yeah, he dabbed. He does a more over-the-top dab in the new one.
Yes.
Does he jump up on his cart and then do it?
He
Or-
jumps up. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he jumps up and fully faces the camera and everything.
He
No, that's
just,
what I'm-
He just did a sneaky dab in the.
In the past, it
In the
was
past.
sneaky. A sneaky dude.
If you look up, you can look up videos of it. There's ones that are dated back.
Donkey Kong dab compilations.
I really don't want to.
Yeah.
My main excuse for that being the whitest thing I've ever said, which I can guarantee it's not, is the fact that I don't give a shit about dabbing.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a good excuse. I'm gonna write that down in the books as a good excuse.
You just reminded me of
You know what I love?
what?
Rabbids.
Oh, fucking Mario and Rabbids RPG. Ah.
It's an RPG?
It's an RPG, which means it's in the great series such as Paper Mario.
Politically acclaimed is what you said.
What?
There's also Super Mario RPG.
Yeah, it's super.
It's just this is bad.
Mario Luigi
the Rabbids look
time
bad.
thing.
Why?
It's a good
Why?
game. Super
Why?
Star
Is
Saga?
Rabbids a thing? Stop. This TV show is bad. Everything's bad.
Is it a TV show?
Yeah.
The thing that scares me the most is
The Peach
what
one?
if it's good?
The Peach
What
one
if
is the
it's
one that scares
good?
me.
So I
That
played.
scares me.
Just what? I clocked out thinking of Donkey Kong dabbing.
I won't
Sorry.
play it. That's the short of it for me.
But what if it's good?
I take an aesthetic, just like standing point. I'm not doing it.
Mario has an arm cannon.
What?
He has an arm cannon.
Does it shoot rabbits?
The
One of
Peach is
the-
taking a selfie.
One of the rabbits is dressed as Peach, and one of them is dressed as Mario, and I hate it. And they're so ugly, I want to kill them all. And rabbits.
Where-
too.
why
Who
did-
likes rabbits?
Yeah, why did rabbits
Nobody.
catch on?
It's not even good
Because of
animation.
that one Rayman
I
game.
have
Well, no,
seen the show, and they're like, it's not even animated well. Like, call out post to whoever's animating that. It's terrible, and you're bad, and you should like change careers. Like, honestly. But yeah.
I remember being a kid and seeing the rabbits and being a part of the primary demographic and being like,
confused.
ew.
Yeah. Like, I just don't get them, and also for a long time I thought they were associated with EB Games. Because the rabbits
Oh,
of
yeah.
EB Games
Me too,
were just confusing me, because they looked so similar and they were, like, released at the same
Did
time.
you say look too similar? Like a lolcat?
I hope I didn't. I
did
hope
you just
I didn't.
lolcat on my stream?
We'll have to
Just
play it
roll
back.
Mm.
So I've been playing a game
Ew!
Yeah.
That was also pretty good. Ew.
made by Define Entertainment, a local studio.
Hands Fate.
Yeah, just
talk about Hands of Fate.
It's called Hands of Fate.
Handis.
How is it?
It's
Less offense.
More like Handy's nuts.
crazy good.
Crazy
No.
good?
It's
Not true.
What's it about? Because I actually don't know.
It's pretty much you're like, it's hard. It's the plot's very vague, so a lot of it has to be implied. But you're pretty much like, I think you just died,
Okay.
and you're playing like a game of cards with another guy to determine your fate.
Okay.
Whether like, I think it's, I'm not sure if it's like where you descend to or like where you're reincarnated as or something. It's just to determine your fate.
Mhm.
And the way it works is pretty much you build a deck, and the deck determines everything that'll happen in the game. There are levels, which is just pretty much you heading up to a boss, and then when you beat the boss, you finish the level.
Mhm.
It's kind of like a roguelite, except instead of one big game, it's a couple of levels.
Okay.
And pretty much, yeah, the deck you make determines every weapon you can buy, determines every encounter you can have.
And then you can keep getting different decks.
Yeah, and like, and there are some decks where if you beat the encounter, like sometimes there's just a rare chance or like a combat encounter or something you need to beat. Then you unlock a token that gives you a new card that like advances the story of that specific line of cards. It was
That's cool.
significantly deeper than I thought it'd be. I just kind of think it was like it chooses what weapons you get and how you get hurt. It's like no, there are like storylines within storylines.
That's cool. It sounds pretty unique.
It's yeah, and it has the Batman combat system, the Arkham combat system.
Oh.
A lot of people have been complaining about how it does it. I personally like it. It's very smoothly done. Like the animations can be a bit more loose. They look very rigidly animated. How do I explain it? They look very animated.
So it's just like keyframes?
Yeah, it looks just like keyframes. It's like there's like no physics behind it at all.
No,
The way it
like,
looks.
is it like just jumpy, like the show? Do you remember the show Pokio?
I don't know what that is.
It's a good show.
Yeah, that
No,
was
it wasn't.
keyframe animated.
Wasn't
So that it just like
Oh,
he's
yeah,
lying
it's
down
just-
and then suddenly it'll just be standing. There's no in betweens.
Oh no, the animations are smooth, but like
Okay, so they have lots of keyframes.
I think
they
I'm
have
just-
lots of in
I'm-
betweens.
yeah, I'm just used to the Batman combat system, which is like so specifically has 20,000 animations for everything.
Yeah, you just go. "Wee."
So yeah, this one like seeing the same animations play out every time, probably just
Oh, okay.
Change it?
Yeah.
which like yeah, like that's probably just me being like, "Pff, why couldn't there be a AAA studio? But no, yeah, it's an amazing, amazing game. I love it. Love the combat. Love getting new weapons. I love the narration. Like every time you go to an encounter, the guy on the other side of the table, the guy that's like, challenging you to
dealing?
this card game, the dealer,
The Game Master.
the game master. He's just like, if you get a blessing, he's kind of like, oh, a line he says is just, oh, that's a bit powerful. I have to rebalance that next time, and just like things like that.
That's funny.
And just like, oh yeah, I like this.
That
And
sounds good.
When I saw it, I thought it was just a card game, so I was like,
How
Yeah,
much
it's-
is it?
it's $20. I got it for. You guys should have gotten it in a Humble Monthly, I think.
Oh,
Rumble Humble.
which one?
The
because-
most recent one.
Oh, then I would have got it because I only picked it back up.
But yeah, it's kind of like the way. What's that?
Me too, man.
That game that's like ruling a kingdom by playing Tinder. I forgot what that's called.
What?
Okay, it's not Tinder, but I know what you mean. I can't think of the name.
Yeah, because there's just like your game where you choose to left swipe and right swipe, and that's how you rule a kingdom. It's like almost like that, but
It's
with the Batman
decisions, it's not people.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not Tinder.
That's also a fun game,
Yeah.
maybe.
Every person on Tinder is a decision. You
That's
learn
the
that.
truth.
But yeah, it's a good game. I'm excited for number 2.
Oh, they're making a second
They're
one.
making a sequel. Gotta support the local industry.
I might check it out.
Is this-
One last game. One last game that we all have been playing is particularly me is D&D.
Oh, yeah.
Boys!
Yeah, we
Boys.
us four and another 2.
We just finished the campaign.
We
yeah,
finished
we
the
just
campaign.
finished a section of the Well, we finished the campaign.
I don't remember how it ended. Was there someone in the shadows? Was that
We
happened?
won.
Oh,
No,
we
yeah,
might.
we did good. We saved them. Yeah,
Who's that?
D&D is pretty fun.
We beat the demons.
D&D is great. I don't want to say I'm working on, but I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be working on a 90s themed
I'm so excited to play
campaign. Yeah,
My
which has to make it.
my character is going to be the lead singer of Rammstein.
Yeah. Wait, is it actually going to be the lead singer?
It's just going to be him now. I've just decided just now.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I really like the way that, like, the very first time I played D&D, to be completely fair, it was very loose. Our D&D was...
Yeah.
Our D&D was rowing.
I was pretty loose.
Yeah, he just let us do whatever we wanted to, pretty much.
Which is like-
made it so much
Yeah.
fun. Because it was my first time playing, I was like, well, D&D is just a complicated conversation topic. Like, we just
Yeah.
talked the entire time.
I
I love
like-
that.
I kind of did like the first DM thing where it's like I want them to have be able to make any decision they want, but I didn't have any contingencies.
No.
So I would just kind of be like, "Oh, that way you're going? That's definitely where that cave was." And
Yeah,
That's
people died.
interesting.
Should I stop doing this?
I had to like.
Is it making
Yeah,
noise?
the only time that I've ever DM'd was with you guys, and I just, like, nobody would listen to me.
Was that the only time you DM'd?
Yeah, that was my first time, and I was like, guys, just please pay attention, but no one would, so that's why, even though I would very much like to do my own campaign, because I was forced to do the starter set,
Yeah.
but I would very much like to do the campaign that I had written at that point, at some point.
That would be more fun as well, because then
Yeah.
you don't have to like worry about if.
Others have read it.
Yeah, or like you also don't have to worry about like paths people take, because you can kind of choose where everything is more.
Well, I was trying to do that with the starter one, but unfortunately, a couple people had already played the starter kit. So
You should do that, though.
Yeah.
I would love for you to DM.
I would really like to, but I feel I will never get my position back.
Yeah, we've talked about that. But,
Yeah. But I played D&D for like almost 3 years now with my other group, which we're only level 7, because we actually have a DM that knows how to deal experience.
okay.
But it's good. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like each DM is different.
I just love how free
Yeah.
D&D is.
You can
It's
do
really
literally
fun.
anything, pretty much.
In my other group, we have multiple DMs as well, and it's interesting seeing the way that people create stories, and that's really like a big thing that I like about it. I'm actually also starting another session with people. I'm not DMing, but my friend is, and we may be making it a podcast, but we'll see.
Ooh.
But it's girls only, so you can't come.
Oh, I have a. You don't identify us, eh?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you've told us.
But I love D&D. Clearly, since I'm gonna be playing it like
A lot.
because I play it weekly. We play it every week, and then I play with my other group every other week. So I play it sometimes twice a week, sometimes once a week, and then soon it'll be
3 times a week?
3 times.
3 times or just twice a week every week. I'm not sure. But it's fun. I love it. I like making new characters. I like DMing more because I just want to get my story out. Because I really like making campaigns. It really is fun, and everybody likes that. Everybody's like, "Well, I want to write my story." That's just a thing, especially when you're playing with a bunch of game designers. But a really thing that I try to do when I play D&D, because I understand that not everyone can be the DM, is like finding ways to break the game and go against the story is like really a thing that I like to do, and challenge the DMs. But yeah,
Don't make it easy.
Yeah, luckily
No.
we'll all get a chance to do that as our team of differing individuals.
yeah.
What?
Yeah, we need to have a meeting about that.
What'd I do?
No,
No, you didn't do anything.
Good.
We're
I just
all
was
doing
looking
something.
at you.
Yeah, I like
We're all soldiers
I
now.
like being someone who doesn't do a thing. But also, I just had the best idea for a D&D campaign where everyone's a DM.
That sounds like a new role-playing game.
Like, there's one DM,
That's
but
just
everyone...
That's just Warcraft. That's just what Warcraft
there's
is.
one
You have
DM...
your turn to fuck it up as much as you can before the next person's turn.
I like that. No. Oh, I really like that. No, there's one DM, and everyone roleplays a DM. That's trying as hard as they can to get the control, and everyone's character is the exact same, which is a dungeon master.
So there's the DMM.
The Dungeon Master.
Yes. It's the master of the dungeon masters.
Dungeons and Dragons is good.
No, it's
Does anyone have any
still the
points?
DM. It's the dungeonist master.
D&D is good, but you need to play with the right people.
Yeah.
Which, like, is a flaw with not the game, but more the system.
What are you alluding to?
Well, it's
I
like
hate playing with you.
it makes it so
Funkules is more like
awkward.
dumpules.
You said you started that sentence with "I don't hate playing with you."
I meant to say I hate playing
I
with you.
know.
It's like you do need to find the right people because it's like you need to be able to mesh correctly.
Yeah. Also, you need to play with people who can take a bit of, like...
You need to play with people who let you kick their owl and just be like, "That's cool, man."
Yeah, you should play with people that are, like, too sensitive when it comes to...
Oh god, yeah, we
Yeah,
I was
let-
joking,
We let
but okay.
we let a guy play in one of our one shots because he wanted to try it out, and we were like, yeah, totally. Try D&D, it's great.
Call out first.
I'll never get bored of this story.
Yeah, So he, for some reason, wasted an invisibility potion. I don't know how he had an invisibility potion, but he did.
He had
Wanted to
one.
be invisible.
Yeah, he wanted to be invisible, so he used an invisibility potion, and I was straight up talking to someone else while this was happening. You know, bad manners, I'm sorry, but that's what happened.
Yeah, so her being invisible was not only not character knowledge, but it wasn't even player knowledge.
Yeah, it was not player knowledge. And I lit a little lantern and swung it round to shine light on a door and smacked his character in
His
the head.
invisible character.
His invisible character also
Because
wouldn't
he
have
failed a roll.
been...
Also.
Oh yeah, because he
Oh,
failed
yeah.
a roll. And it did 1 damage. A single damage. And then he
Sought out to
attacked
kill
me.
you. Yeah.
He attacked me. He did 17 damage. He burned his only 2 spell slots to do it, which he was allowed to burn 2 spell slots first of all. But I'm pretty sure, well, maybe he had just burned 1. But he used his spell slot to do 17 damage to me.
17 damage seems like a lot for his literal first attack he's ever done in a
He
D.
used a spell.
It's because of the spell slot.
Well, no, yeah, but it's a lot.
And the thing is, I actually helped him attack me. I didn't realize he was attacking me until the DM was like, okay, so you take 17 damage. And I was like, oh, well,
What happened?
yeah. And I
To
was
be
like
fair-
teaching him how to roll.
He was doing what he wanted to. That's how you
He
play.
was, but then, you see, the thing is then, of course I'm going to retaliate. My character was a paladin, and
Yes.
I was actually...
A very proud paladin.
I was aligned with the thing of vengeance, so
Yeah.
I'm just playing my character when I retaliate after being attacked for seemingly no reason.
For, like, actually, yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, I downed the boy, you know. He died.
Down
Wait,
the
I thought you
boy.
didn't down him there. I thought he was down
No,
in combat.
I downed him and then walked away and healed myself. And then he was very mad because I lay on hands to myself. Back to full health. And he was down and I walked away and then the NPC helped him up. And Chris just the DM just let
Nice.
let him have his health back. I didn't care. I was just trying to do the one shot.
Hmm.
And then he just the entire time
He kept getting mad at you
He
for,
kept-
hitting him.
He kept getting so mad that I downed him, but I'm like,
And he's like, no, you hit me with a lantern, but it's like that. There was literally no way she could have stopped that.
yeah.
It wasn't
and
on
also
purpose.
he failed a roll.
He failed a roll. And then, yeah.
Sort of felt
But yeah,
roll.
luckily he hated playing D&D,
Yeah.
so we're never going.
Just
That's not
as
going to
much
happen
as
again.
We hated playing with him.
Yeah.
So just you need to find people who are compatible because if you want people that are really serious about the story and really role playing in the sense where it's not a meme, it's that's your choice.
Yeah,
I liked everything to be a meme.
everything needs to be a meme.
It's
Nope.
I tend to be the person that progresses our story the most, I find,
Yeah,
but I do it in a meme way.
I tend to be the one that inhibits the story the most.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I had to roleplay my character, but every time I could see that our DM wanted us to advance the story, I'm like, I would do that, but I have to follow someone else.
Yeah.
It's the rules. I have to roleplay. I also don't mind fucking up and extending the campaign too long. That's fine too.
Yeah.
I like the length the campaign ended up being.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I really want to continue with that storyline,
I'm
especially
looking forward
since
to
my
it.
character was left at such a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually doing that because I think he does have more. Because he threw out the
So what
world map and
happened
was like,
is-
"We have all of this land."
I'll actually tell the story of my character's death. So Rowan has decided to play a very evil character.
Ha,
He's
get
gone
fucked.
now. He's gone now, but
I'm falling down a bottomless
He's
pit.
never
Yeah.
going to play an
so
evil
what
character
happened
again.
was,
It's the truth.
He was against the rest of the party, which is so great.
Because I wanted to purge.
He wanted to purge a town. And my cleric would not allow that.
None of us would allow it. No one in the party wanted to.
I downed Rowan. With the help of another party member, we downed him. I tied him up. I spared the dying to him so he didn't have to make his rolls.
Yeah.
And I tied him up and just moved him out of the battle because I thought I'm not going to kill the party member, even though I was. I wanted to. I wanted to. And then I got downed by an enemy NPC.
Yeah, this was on the later combat.
No, this is the same
Wait, was
combat.
this
Same combat.
Mhm.
The enemy NPC came and downed me.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Resurrected you, and then Rowan proceeded to do.
I got out of the
The
ropes by
damage.
Micah throwing me, I think.
What?
You were trying to hurt me.
No, you were resurrected.
Wait, I thought I was still tied up.
This is the next combat. I used
You got
you.
untied.
I used you as a weapon in the
No,
next
you
combat.
got
After you tied up
you
again
untied
after this.
yourself.
Ah.
You untied yourself.
Hmm?
He
Okay.
untied himself in combat.
Yeah, I'm talking.
Yeah.
Like, in the next combat was when I used him
Yeah.
as a weapon.
Yeah, and then he killed me, which
That was a good burning hands.
I was already down and
Yeah.
down. I was a significant damage. He did about 5 damage to me before I died. You did more than that, but like
Yeah. I
I had
that's how much
5
I had.
hit points left before it was permadeath. Luckily, there was actually our enemy resurrected me, but then my cleric is now multi-class to be a cleric warlock,
Yeah, I love that.
which is cool. But she's like rotting away now, and it's like
See, my character couldn't not kill you though, because you're the only character that my character feared at all.
yeah, because I was the strongest.
Yeah, because you're obviously the strongest. Like the one time
the
when
thing is,
Georgia,
I'm not the strongest. I just know
You
how to
know how
play
to play?
the game.
see, but no one else did,
Yeah.
including me.
That
And
makes
then-
you the strongest.
Yeah. So when like one time Georgia couldn't make it to a D&D session, I killed the entire rest of the party all by myself. Didn't kill, downed, and that was fun. All by myself.
No, you didn't.
So that was the podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Nuggcast. Let us know what you think of the new format. Let us know how you think it was. You can hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at the Nuggcast. We upload every week, Friday 12 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, to SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes, and everywhere else you can get podcasts. Don't forget, in 2 weeks' time, we're going to be doing some coverage of each day of E3, and then kind of a E3 wrap-up.
Yeah.
So that'll be
Well,
going
just
on
our
the week of
regular
the 10th.
podcast.
Electronic thirds.
Yeah.
Yep. So the first time we'll be uploading that will be the 11th of June.
Come.
My lady, come, my lady. You're
You're
my
my
sugar
bud-
mama,
Come to
baby.
our
I love
opinions
you.
You're my
on-
butterfly,
on the Elder
sugar,
Scrolls
baby.
release.
Have a cool time.
Don't.
That's my...